Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 107 of the Red Force podcast. My name is Eric Tyler. Joining me today, Christian Tyler.
We're still in the forward operating base. Last episode or second last episode of this?
Who knows?
Who knows? Unknown.
Depends when the chapter comes out. Doesn't it?
Should be this week, not next week. More Monday. Yeah. So, could be the last episode, could not be the last episode of the forward operating base, alright?
We need that chapter ASAP.
That's true.
I'm dying over here.
You know, what's been going on in the One Piece week, huh?
Yeah, some certain top streams.
Top 15 arc stream. No, I was on it.
King of Lightning.
King of Lightning. Silvers. Roger.
Yeah.
Dritz. Vergo, Ty. You know? Some crazy picks for the number one spot. Being Sky PR.
Silvers.
We did the arc rankings and it got like a
Listen,
7 out of 10.
Silvers has some crazy.
I get it. And now it's cool. That doesn't make it the number one arc. Alright?
Speaking of arcs, good shit.
Today we have the legendary, the long-awaited Punk Hazard recap review today for this episode.
Now, you're one arc away from Dressrosa. I will remind you.
No, we're at Dressrosa. We're not one arc away. We're at Dressrosa.
Long-term viewers will understand Christian's fear of Dressrosa. He's talking about splitting into multiple episodes. I say no. It will be 6 hours. And who knows what it'll have. Maybe it'll have in 2021.
It's double length of this arc, and this arc is too long.
Right? It's a little bit too
long. So, first time rereading Punk Hazard. Alright? A very interesting experience. I mean, we'll get into that more when we actually start talking about the arc. But, I want to make a few announcements at the start.
Okay.
Corrections from last week. Getting confused. Alright? I got confused. I said that Whitebeard gave Roger a road poneglyph, Rubby. Incorrect. Now, the confusion part comes from a theory interlaced with headcanon interfering with real canon. Alright? Now, we see in the chapter that there is the road poneglyph on Fishman Island.
See, Chris, I was legitimately confused as to what the fuck you were talking about, but you were so adamant about it.
Yeah, because
I just let it lie.
Alright, because the theory is Whitebeard took over Fishman Island, and the poneglyph from Fishman Island no longer there in Whitebeard's care.
Now, what are you going to say to people about you sleeping lately?
There's a lot going on, a lot of headcanon going on. We got multiple translations of different things. I can't keep track of all of them. It's getting out of hand.
You got to tighten it up.
I've got people saying this is right, this is wrong. I've got people saying that's right, this is wrong. Disaster. On Twitter war started. Eric started a Twitter war with translations, all that kind of stuff.
You got to do it.
It's a whole thing. Alright? I got confused. I'm here to clear it up. It is not what Roger did not get the road poneglyph from Whitebeard. He got it from Fishman Island. And then after Roger's death, Whitebeard took over Fishman Island. The road poneglyph no longer there, meaning it was in Whitebeard's care. Potentially. And that is the missing poneglyph. So, yes, it's still not on Albath.
Maybe.
And Marco probably gave him the rubbing in that little note.
I don't know about that.
Or the location of it.
Maybe. Probably.
Because I think Marco would know where what Whitebeard's road poneglyph is. Sure. So, not confirmed theory, just a little bit of that there. I got confused. I apologize. Alright, I apologize.
Sure.
2020 rolls on, you know.
What's the date today, Christian?
It is the 13th of January. So, 2020 rolls on. Live streams are happening as soon as I get back to Melbourne. Is that next week or is that the week after? We'll find out. But there is a chat though, which is a drop of rain from the heavens. That is the drought. We're in the desert.
This year I'm feeling it, Christian.
We're in a desert.
I need that.
You know why? because this flashback, so much hype. Right? Or just turn the tap off.
I need it.
And you're thirsty. Right? You're thirsty. So next week we'll have a chapter. But this week we have Punk Hazard recap. Right? We have topic of the show. What is Law's plan?
Classic topic
Alright.
of the show.
I think this is going to be a new meme. What is Law's plan? It's confusing. It changes multiple times.
Doesn't make sense.
Tells Luffy one thing, and then he tells him another thing, and then when more information comes in, he tells him a different thing. Alright? Does Law even have a plan? And is he just using Luffy to capture Mingo?
To take out Mingo.
Yeah. I mean, we'll get to that. We'll get to talk of the show. We've got questions, and we're going to have shorter shanks.
Always.
Thunderdome will go live when we're live, alright?
Alright.
As I said last week, alright? Without further ado, I have 17 pages of notes in front of me.
Let's keep it brief, alright? We don't need to be here all night.
We must do it properly, thorough investigation of Punk Hazard.
We don't want people remembering Punk Hazard like Skypiea.
No. We've done all the arc reviews thoroughly. Alright? We're going to do this one thoroughly, and I'm not going to hear anything from you.
Alright.
Alright? Now, let's get into what Punk Hazard. We're here. We're in Punk Hazard. Now,
We're in the new world.
yeah. I think just general perception of Punk Hazard is rising. Rising in the ranks.
Sure.
Cause no, after Punk Hazard finished and we're moving into Dressrosa, no one likes Punk Hazard.
It's a more concise arc. It has a clear structure. It has a clear goal. And it gets done.
I 100% disagree with that statement.
What do you mean?
It is the arc of side quests.
It is the arc of side quest, but like the goal is to capture Caesar.
Is it? Because half the arc isn't that.
They're going on.
Half the arc is what's Law doing, what's Smoker doing, what's going on with
well,
Caesar.
there's that weird plot, the mystery plot with the hearts and Smoker and Vergo.
Yeah. It's the arc of side quests. You got a lot of cool stuff at the front, a lot of cool stuff at the end. The middle, side quest time. It's.
But at least like there's a villain in this arc that's around.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Okay.
Alright. We start the arc on chapter 566. No, 655.
Yes.
Right? 655. Straw Hats have arrived in a new world and the sea is on fire.
Sea's on fire, crazy weather.
Yeah.
This happens a couple of times.
Sure. Alright? They can see an island that the pose is not pointing to. Luffy demands they go.
Shout out to the crew fucking around on the ship.
Of course. Alright? Luffy wants to go to a dangerous island. They get a distress call that is played over the transporter snail. Robin warns Luffy that it could be a trap. Robin come and play, giving Luffy the intel. She is a spy.
They say a samurai's cutting them up, right?
Yeah.
Who is this?
Kinemon. It is stated in the arc. Alright? Being cutting up brown beard goons.
Yeah, but who's calling it? I mean, I know who
Brown
it
beard
is.
goons.
Just brown beard goons.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So the samurai cut down has been cutting down a group of people on the island Punk Hazard. Brooke gives us a detail on the samurai, and the Wano hype begins the first chapter of Punk Hazard.
Wano Saga. Started in Punk Hazard, obviously.
Obviously, right? This is where it all begins. Wano is a nation with closed borders, and the Navy fears their strength.
Okay.
Now, if I had the soundboard, I'll play the Akainu sweaty sound effect. Alright?
Oh, he's sweaty.
The Navy fears their strength. But apparently the Navy has 3 emperors on their crew. So, what if it's 4? Apparently they got 4 emperors.
4 emperors and 3 emperors at a Pirate King level, dude.
What's going on there?
Class Garp. Sengoku. Kong. Aimu.
And they don't take over Wano.
Gorosei.
They don't take over Wano, which has massive ties to the ancient history. And they probably want to get off the map.
Oh, they're dangerous, Christian, to the world government.
Alright? Wano is already being hyped out. We're getting the source, right? We're getting the source for Wano. Luffy makes the call. They go to Punk Hazard. Smoker intercepts that call. He's also on his way to Punk Hazard. He's chasing Luffy.
It is on.
He's keeping up his promise from Alabasta. He's going to chase Luffy. Alright? That's what he does. Alright? Sanji cooks them up some food. Classic Sanji. Alright? Classic Sanji. Nami makes them a cloud path and they go over the fires in a mini Mary going to Punk Hazard. Now, we get all these little weird sort of mini powers that crewmates have, like clouds and shit like that. Yeah. And it reminds me of the stupidity of Orochi's plan with destroying the bridges. But Nami has abilities to make bridges. It's not...
They don't have the mini Mary.
Just walk over it.
They can't walk on clouds, Christian.
Why not? The kids are trapped by the clouds. It's stick cloud. It's Sky P. It's Sky Island.
Remind me of Sky P. Usopp swam through
cloud.
The White Sea.
Yeah.
Didn't step on it.
But this is Sky Island technology Nami has.
Yes. And
it's physical, it's tangible. As seen with the kids later on, when they're trapped by the clouds. So, again, reminds me of Orochi's stupidity.
Frankie can build a bridge in literally 2 seconds.
Off panel. In between a panel, he can build a bridge. An immaculate bridge.
All he can do is pull out a hammer. It'll be half a slither of a panel of a hammer, and then the next panel will be a bridge.
It'll be a bridge. And everyone's going to call it Arsball, and they're going to forget. They're going to forget the arc. What arc, Eric?
Philip Arc.
They're going to forget Philip Arc.
Where he built the staircase while walking on it. In real time.
So, just reminds me of Orochi's stupidity. But regardless.
How could they forget Tom throwing a ship together?
How could they forget? Alright? They arrive.
Certain individuals can't remember what happens in arcs. That mixes them together. Which is interesting, I think.
You know, it's a predicament, right? It's a predicament, right? They arrive on the island. They get met with a warning sign. Keep out. Zoro cuts down the gate. They're in. They walk in. They run into the dragon. Instant hype.
Pretty good.
What's his dragon, Nani? Alright?
Sure.
Next chapter. Robin comments that the dragon looks exactly like the depictions in Legends.
Okay.
Which I find interesting. Alright? The dragon shoots a fire breath. Right? Easily dodged by Rats. Luffy punches it with no haki and does no damage. When will Luffy stop not using haki for no reason?
It's still early days of the fucking New World, alright?
Alright.
But he does throw a non-haki punch at Queen.
I know. He throws a nonsense, weak effort punch at Queen, alright? Luffy gets tail whipped into a building. Zoro clashes with the teeth. Luffy gets up, kicks it. Luffy rocks it to the dragon's back. Notices some legs on his back. Who could this be? Zoro then kills the dragon with a Death Lion song, cutting its head off. Harkens back to Wanted.
Yes.
We already did the Wanted shout out. We already did the Wanted shout out.
But we got Enma.
Okay.
You know.
But again, we already did the Wanted shout out with Zoro cutting the head of the dragon.
Do you
it's the same
expect
panel.
A single Straw Hat combo in the Kaido fight?
We'll see it.
Is Zoro
cutting Kaido's head off?
No.
Exactly.
Absolutely not.
We already had the Wanted shout out. Here it is, alright? Good panel, great panel, alright? So Zoro kills it. Alright. Back on the Sunny, Sanji walks onto the deck to see the crew knocked out. Alright?
Gas.
Sanji runs inside to call Luffy, but he passes out due to gas. First level Sanji.
Okay.
Zoro's over here cutting the dragon's head off. Sanji's getting knocked out by gas.
Now, Law, he was in Shabondi. He was in
Marine Fort. Sure.
For a little bit.
Didn't really use his powers though.
Does the audience actually remember what Law can do at this point?
I'm sure the diehard fans would have. They would have categorized all the supernova.
Yeah. It's been a while though.
The mystery is still there. Alright? The mystery is there.
Sure.
So Sanji gets knocked out. Alright. And then Luffy pulls the legs of the dragon. The mysterious man runs off and rants about a warlord. Who could this warlord be?
How does Law's ability work?
That's a good question. Because...
Is it like magnetic? You just like pull things off? Because I thought they were permanently attached to things.
Seems to be some sort of magnetic force.
Some kind of attachment.
Yeah, some sort of attachment.
But not really.
Because we got to imagine, right?
Like, can you unattach the brown beard goons from their legs?
I think... Because Kinemon can't control the dragon. And the dragon can't control him.
No.
So I think that's a different surgery.
Some kind of different attachment.
Exactly.
Well, we see it attached to Luffy later, and there's like, just cause.
Yeah, and Luffy can't control the
So
legs.
it's some kind of sticky surgery.
Yeah, it's some sort of magnetic force.
Not real surgery.
So the way this went down, Law cut up Kinemon with his Delphi ability.
Yeah.
Retracted the room, but the ability still remains. Alright?
Yes.
They comment later on. It's like Nami comments later on, it's like Buggy.
Kinda.
That's what Nami comments later on.
But unlike Buggy, people can actually see the room.
Sure. And if you get rid of the room, it doesn't... Like, if Law gets knocked out...
Yeah.
If Law gets knocked down and his ability goes away, what happens there?
If Law dies. What happens to all these brown beard goods?
I think that's permanent because that's a surgery.
Okay.
Of some sort. Alright, so... If Law dies, these people just explode. Now, can Law undo his ability?
Well, there's a whole thing about, like, you know, the homies, Big Mom's soul abilities, kind of the same thing.
Because imagine this, right? We go back to, we'll go to Dressrosa for a minute.
Yeah.
Law cuts up Treble. Why can't he just retract the room and Treble explodes into a bloody ball of mess?
That doesn't know how it works.
Can he undo the ability in any way? These are the kinds of questions we're never going to get answers to.
I don't think it's a question.
Because Law indeed...
Listen,
no, he doesn't.
What's it actually called? It's what does Smoker call him?
He is a...
The modification
man. He makes modifications. Right?
I assume they're permanent.
But it's a clear Delphi ability. Anyway, how Law works... Maybe we'll talk about it later on with the soul switching. There's a whole bunch of Law stuff in this arc, alright? Next chapter. Luffy attaches the mysterious legs to his back, alright?
He's a centaur, good times.
He's now a centaur, we get all the memes, alright? Why is this mysterious man keep on saying poot? I don't understand the translations, I don't understand the bit. Is it some sort of samurai bit?
Some kind of Japanese bit.
Some sort of Japanese bit. I'm left out of the loop. Don't understand why he keeps on saying poot.
Okay.
Every sentence. Don't get it. Alright?
It's gone now.
It's gone. Alright? The Straw Hats are at the middle of the lake, of the island. They see snowy peaks. Usopp notices Monet from a distance. Intrigued. Mystery. Who is this woman? Scared. Alright? Frankie, Nami, and Chopper wake up in the Punk Hazard prison. Alright? They find the mysterious man's sliced up head, and they try and put it back together. Shenanigans ensue.
It's a whole chapter of shenanigans.
Yeah. Nami reminded of Buggy's ability. Alright?
Yeah.
Reminded of Buggy's ability. So this might be a little insight on how it works. Alright? So he gets put back together. He reveals his name's Kinemon. First introduction to Kinemon, and he's a meme.
Yeah.
Introduced as a meme, stays as a meme, will always be a meme.
He does some stuff in this arc.
Okay.
He does something.
He does do something, alright? I'll give you that.
What chapter is this? 670?
657.
57. So this man's going to be almost in this story 350 chapters.
Yes.
And yet...
No one cares.
No one cares about Kinemon.
Alright.
Maybe it's because he has had a hard fight.
I mean, Law gets 3 high fights in this arc.
Sure.
Maybe give one to Kinemon. Maybe we get attached to Kinemon in some way. So, Kinemon hates pirates, alright? hates pirates. He also roasts Nami for being some sort of barbarian for wearing a bikini.
Yes, women samurai.
Now, his master being Odin. You think he wouldn't say this shit? You think he would be a little
It's
bit...
kind of always been like that, though.
Kind of would assume that he'd be a little more open-minded.
No.
I mean, he didn't go on the adventure. So...
Listen, rereading this or reading this, right, Christian, you would assume that you get, maybe some retrospective insight of Kinemon and Momonosuke.
No.
No. Not really.
They're just gags.
Yeah.
Right. So Frankie uses his radical beam, blows open the door. Alright. Sanji works out that Kinemon is the samurai. Kinemon tells him that he's looking for his son. For some reason, Sanji is invested in this plot instantly.
Father-son, Judge, Sanji, maybe.
Oh, okay.
What do you think about that?
I don't know about that. I guess Sanji's in charge of this side quest.
Sure. Right? He also doesn't care about the children, so...
There he is.
But he cares about Momonosuke.
Sanji's group runs down the corridor. They enter the biscuit room. Giant children. What's going on here? Nani. Right?
Yeah.
Next chapter. The kids are scared by strangers. Who are these people? Alright? The kids want to be saved. They want to go home. The kids think they were sent here because they were sick. Alright?
Mm.
The goons burst into the room and tell the kids that the Straw Hats are bad people. Nami is literally the only one that gives a fuck. Alright?
Sanji doesn't care.
Sanji doesn't care. Frankie doesn't care.
Now, when reading this arc, Christian, I kept a keen eye out for any Judge references, any Vincent references. Nothing can be seen.
Absolutely not.
No fucking... No Caesar being like, oh, that swirly eyebrow.
No.
Nothing.
Does Caesar even run into Sanji?
I imagine he sees him at the conference at some point. There was opportunity.
Sure. Alright. So, Nami's the only one who gives a fuck about these kids, alright? Sanji's like, I'm only doing this because Nami wants me to do it. Sanji, being a cuck.
Pretty standard Sanji.
That's another level for Sanji.
Okay.
Alright?
Sure.
All you have to do is Sanji is say, I care about these kids. Right? Because you care about Momonosuke.
He should care about these kids that have been experimented on.
But he doesn't necessarily know that yet.
Okay.
Alright. So, the kids, alright? All about the kids. So then Sanji starts beating up with the kids. Sanji's jealous because the children... Because Nami is showing kindness to the children. Sanji's jealous of the kids.
I mean, classic Sanji, Christian.
Classic Sanji, right? Classic Sanji. Alright. A gas creature called Master is looking at the damage Frankie called in the cell, and he's very interested in this technology.
Completely unnecessary fake out. Or mystery.
Like, who is this mysterious character?
He's revealed like the next chapter.
Yeah. G5 has also arrived at the island. Brook calls Luffy from the Sunny as he was not taken because he's a skeleton. They thought it was just a corpse. Funny gag,
Good memes.
The Straw Hats are attacked by Bradbeard and the goons while they're crossing the little river. Luffy and Co. Decide to go into the ice to save the other Straw Hats. So Brook tells them that the other Straw Hats are in the fucking lab. They're going to go over there to save them. That's the quest. Alright, that's the quest for now.
Yeah.
Smoker tells us that this was the island, the battleground for Alkainu and Aokiji's jewel.
We already knew
Hype.
that.
We didn't know that.
Well, we knew that there was some kind of battleground.
Sure. But hype as fuck, right?
Now, pick a different island.
Why?
It's a very important laboratory.
It's destroyed.
There's tech everywhere.
It's destroyed, alright? It's abandoned, it's destroyed.
I imagine there's Vegapunk plans.
It's a secret island, so no one's going to interfere in the fight.
Alright. I imagine close to some G5.
Yeah. So, next chapter. The G5 unit makes its way to Punk Hazard. Alright. Luffy's group is trying to work out how they're going to cross the lake. Alright? Usopp brings out his banana boat and they start paddling across.
Don't forget the secret items of the crew.
The banana boat. Used in Film Z also. We'll be using Wano to cross rivers that can't be crossed by bridges. The stupidity. The owner thinks that we're intimidated by no bridges in Wano.
I told you it was a fake out. And first of all, people out there believing that this is going to be a plot of like, oh, how they're going to cross the bridge, rivers. No. And if it is, stop wasting my time over and start the fight.
I mean, whenever we get back to the main plot, you know?
Sure.
Whenever we get out of this flashback, it'd be a good time.
We need that war.
2020 year of the Wano War, baby.
We need that source.
Get ready for it. Alright. So, yeah. They go across the river, Brownbeard starts shooting at him. Oh, is this Brownbeard the boss, or who's this Brownbeard guy?
Complete clan.
Yeah. So Smoker then arrives at the lab. Law answers the door. Looks cool, looks edgy. He's a warlord of the sea.
Look at me.
I'm Lord the Edge Master.
Oh, he's edgy.
And here we go with Law. Here we go with Law being this arc.
We'll just wait for you to drink that water there.
And the fights ensue instantly.
What gets a lot of fights these up?
You see, why was... You know, he's just... Look at this line. He's been a cool guy.
Yeah.
There you go. That's
He's been a cool guy. He's sitting, he's relaxing on the side of the door at his holiday home.
Nami Chopper talking to the kids and work out they'll take it from their families. They run into the frozen room where the former test subjects were kept. Right?
They're all fucked up.
Can't forget the prison cell. The prisoners that were used as lab rats. Back in the biscuit room, Sanji has had enough of getting more shit.
No, this leftovers from like Big Mum's Caesar.
No, this is sanctioned world government experimenting on prisoners.
About the kids.
Well,
the dietism.
It should be the Big Mum money that it was funded with.
Yeah, he's just insane already, isn't he?
Does it really mention the kids?
I forget what the candy's made out of. I think it's sad.
Heroin.
Yeah.
The candy's just there to make them, stick around. So, we'll get to that. We'll get to the candy and the secrets behind the candy, alright? So, the kids. Back in the lab entrance, Smoker thinks Law is the one who left the distress message to lead people to Punk Hazard. Law will not let Smoker look inside the lab. This is my whole house.
It's an abandoned lab.
It's my house. It's my house now.
Get out of here.
Alright? Law, just then, as they're about to fight, Nami's team runs out of the front door with the kids. Law has had enough of this bullshit, right? He can't let anyone leave this island now that they've seen the kids. He opens up the room, flips over the G5 ship. Law hype, Law source.
Does some stuff.
Now, the rise and fall of Law. Right? Comes into Punk Hazard. Absolute hype beast. Can't be stopped. Massive weapon.
And devolves. Into an Outmaster.
Into an Outmaster. That's just facts. Right? Destroyed by Doflamingo. Right? Done nothing in Wano.
Bested by Hawkins many times.
Bested by Hawkins many times. Outplayed, outsmarted by Hawkins. Multiple times.
Now, Law had got the better of Hawkins at some point.
Somehow, I don't know how.
Room unscathed.
Some sort of
trickery,
right? Alright, so Law becomes the Outmaster eventually, but right now he's hype as fuck, right?
Tell me why he does this switch reversal on the Straw Hats.
So they can't leave the island without Law switching them back. I assume.
Do you buy that?
That's what it has to be.
Because he says, I can't let them leave also, and then he does that, right?
Yeah. Now...
How does that prevent them from leaving?
Because they have to use law to get their souls back in the right bodies.
All right.
I guess that's the law
You could have
logic.
shambled a wall in front of him.
That's the law logic.
Oda.
Law is playing a 200 IQ game.
Oda uses some excuses here to do some dumb gags.
I mean, this power never comes back and never will come back. Unless, like...
It seems pretty easy to use at max range.
Smoker says something about it later on, which we'll get to, which clears up why he doesn't use it.
Yeah.
Right? So... Alright, so... Next chapter. Luffy's team is blown out of the water by Brownbeard. Usopp and Zoro save Luffy and Robin from drowning. Zoro gets drowned by a shark. Brownbeard about to fire them. Brook comes in, saves them. The gun bells backfire. Alright. They takes the goon's clothes. Alright. Back at the fire with Law. Law's just stacking shit for no reason.
What's he doing?
He's just intimidating, I guess.
Making some statue.
Yeah. Just intimidating. Alright. Law's just stacking bullshit, alright? Then we go back to Team Nami and they battle for the fight. But Law does his most broken move, alright? And swaps Team Nami's soul. We got all the Nami, Chopper. What is it? Nami, Chopper, and Frankie.
Yeah.
And Sanji get switched around. Now, for clarity's sake, if I say Sanji, I mean Sanji in Nami's body. I don't mean Chopper in Sanji's body.
Yeah.
I mean Sanji, the essence of.
How many
Sanji.
times are you gonna fuck this up?
Never, because I wrote it down.
Okay.
Alright? So you're gonna have to get that into your mind. Alright? So, alright. So Law does his bullshit switching shit. Alright? Law is a modification man. Don't forget that. Alright? Law and Smoker fight starts. If your haki is not strong enough, it can resist Law's devil fruit straight from Smoker's mouth. Straight from Smoker's mouth.
We knew this though. We assumed this.
Tashigi also gets one shot. So,
I mean, I guess Smoker's haki's no good.
it's, Smoker does alright this fight. He's not doing
He
bad.
still gets swapped though.
Yeah, because he's on the floor when he's getting his heart taken out.
Yeah.
So,
Get better haki.
you have to knock him out.
You can't go up to Carter and be like, Gamma Knife,
Is that how we defeat Kano?
You switch him with the
We'll switch his soul into another body, then kill that body, and then we got new Kano.
Now, we're going to talk about this Sanji gag, right? When we get there.
When we get there, alright? Because it's not in this chapter. Alright, Law. We start the next chapter with an edgy Law quote. Alright? The weak do not have the right to choose how they die. I believe Doflamingo... To Tashigi.
Now,
Fair enough.
Tashigi charges in,
Gets one shot.
Talk to me about Tashigi. Purpose of this character.
I mean, we talked about it when we talked about
I know,
Alabasta.
but it's brought up again. Is it to prove, right, that... Because Zoro rejects the claim that he only does it because she's a woman.
True. Does it again here.
And he does it again here.
Yeah.
So to me, this character is using her gender as an excuse because she's weak. And I think that's what Oda's message is, maybe.
That's a very interesting message from Oda, if that's true.
Because what else could it be? There's nowhere else to go with this character.
Maybe she's strong in her own way. I don't know. She gets destroyed every time she's
maybe that's her. She uses her gender as a block of her true potential, and when she eventually overcomes that thing, she becomes strong. Because it's been like years at this point.
She's got power ups, but
She's gone fucked up in Alabasta. Smoker's like train hard.
she got haki over the time skip.
She gets fucked up in Punk Hazard. Smoker's like, you gotta train hard.
Yeah. And she doesn't.
She keeps on talking about it, just because I'm a woman, you don't take me seriously. Is Oda saying that's her problem, and that's her issue?
What she reminds me of is like a weeb with a sword collection and they think they could use the sword. That's what it reminds me of.
I think that's what Oda's going for here.
Because Tashigi just gets destroyed every time she's on screen.
Because what else could the message be other than this character's using a pathetic excuse such as her own gender because she's weak instead of just admitting to herself that she's weak?
Well, she admits to herself that she's weak multiple times. I think she's not that good, you know?
Or is it like a critique on people who have chips on their shoulders because of their gender?
I don't know about that.
Because she's clearly got a chip on her shoulder to Zoro and potentially Law. Because Law, whatever, reckless woman, what does he say? Something like that?
I don't think he brings the gender into it. He just says the weak do not have the right to choose how they die, which is what Miguel said to him in Dressrosa.
Yeah. So
cop the outlaw, alright? You want to be edgy, but you're not even
I feel like you're avoiding this Tashigi topic, Christian.
We'll
you're sitting on the fence.
No, because
what is it?
There's more Tashigi does in this arc. We'll get to Monet.
Which just backs up my point.
Yeah, exactly. We'll get to Monet. We have all the stuff on the table. Alright? So, there you go. Alright. So, yeah, Law drops his edgy comment. Smoker enraged at Law. You know? And he starts fighting him. He starts smacking around. They're doing cool shit. Law, the Smoker's doing pretty good. Right? Then, we switch over to Team Brownbeard with Luffy. Right? They've tamed White Brownbeard, they're riding him. Right? This mysterious man called Master is getting mad that Law is fucking things up. Right? Monet tells quote unquote Master that it's the Straw Hats, the Straw Hats are back in business. They're back, baby.
We see that newspaper report.
They're back, baby. Back in business.
Back in business.
Alright. Law and Smoker continue to fight, but Law cuts Smoker's heart out and wins because he raises the rock, pushes back out, does some tactical shit. Law wins. Luffy runs into Law. End of the chapter. Next chapter. Luffy feels indebted to Law for saving his life at Marineford. Alright, Law claims he was acting on a whim to save Luffy's life.
It was a mere whim, don't worry about it.
Yeah. Law, again...
Edge Master.
Never gonna put down that front, alright?
Still has that front one.
Yeah. That's true. Alright. Tashigi gets back up and attacks Law for hurting Smoker-chan, right?
Get out of here, Tashigi.
And Law just switches their souls for a funny meme, alright? He just does it for no reason. Now, Law wants to talk to Luffy around the back of the lab. Let's talk to him, alright? Just let's have a little chat about a particular plan he has to take down an emperor.
Famous chat, Christian.
Famous chat, alright? Meanwhile, Team Nami running around with these kids, and Sanji just being a creepo with Nami's body, right?
Why didn't Oda choose to switch Nami and Sanji together? So you could have both sides.
Later on, you get that. Because so Sanji's not there, so they can't switch, right? Because originally Chopper is in Sanji's body.
Yeah.
And then Chopper gets his body back, and Nami gets put into Sanji. You know.
Okay.
It's a whole thing.
Not for that long, though.
Yeah, not for that long. So, Sanji, take it down a notch. Right? Look at all these notes for this chapter, alright? I've got a lot of notes. Alright. So, Kinemon makes them all warm clothes with his devil fruit ability. All the Straw Hats regroup and start talking in the cave about the situation. Caesar Cloud is finally revealed to be the big boss. We finally get the reveal.
Unnecessary.
Extremely unnecessary. No one cares.
Okay.
He has a gas fruit. He is Caesar Cloud. We have no idea who he is.
Alright.
Okay. It's Caesar Cloud.
Former government scientist.
Ooh. Intrigue, right? Next chapter. Smokey and Tashigi are talking about the situation. They suspect someone in G5 is covering up the missing children and the events of the island.
Could it be the weird goon with the stupid outfit?
Probably not.
I think it is.
Right? Could it be the commander-in-chief, the legendary Vergo, who we have no idea who he is? Us, the viewer, see, this is worrying about the trader. Right? This is worrying for the trader in Wano. Because the viewer cannot guess who the
Vergo
mole
is.
who the mole in G5 is, because we don't know who Vergo is.
Yeah.
So, what is the mystery there? We can't figure it out.
There's a weird goon with fucking metal legs or armored legs that is transporting kids, right? From G5.
The commander, but he's not doing the transport. He's
Yeah.
just reporting Vergo's
Yeah.
word.
But he's sus.
Yeah, but we don't know who he is. Okay. We only find out that guy exists. Like the little Vergo flashback.
Vergo is hyped up in this arc.
Vergo's cool as fuck, alright? He's the coolest Doflamingo family member.
Mm.
But apart from Doflamingo.
Why wasn't he in Dressrosa?
Because he died here. Alright?
I feel like he could have turned up in Dressrosa and fought
Law.
Sanji, Zoro.
Law already beat it. He's already
Maybe
defeated.
Zoro has like a fight to like increase his strength.
No, she's always going to showcase his power, you know.
Maybe Sanji has a chance to get that W in Dressrosa.
Maybe. Alright. So, Smoker knows that the government can be corrupted, as the government is comprised by individuals.
You know, Alabasta, all that shit.
And I go back
To Dragon's Plan?
to Dragon's Plan.
I knew you were going to
And it worries me that people in the community think that the problem with the One Piece world is that bad people at the top of the true chain. I think the idea of the world government is a good idea.
Candyland, Christian.
It's not a good idea. It's a terrible idea. Disband the world government. They just want to see Kobe as an admiral.
Other YouTubers out there, Christian, don't think about in-depth political schemes.
Because if you're...
Don't think about in-depth economic schemes.
Because Smoke is 100% correct here. Individuals can be corrupt.
And Oda's thinking about it.
Decentralized power. That's what I'm saying.
And Oda thinks about it.
Decentralized power. Right?
No, is that Dragon's message?
It better be Dragon's message.
Still not the best solution.
I'm going to take over and I'm going to be the good guy. I'm going to be the good guy.
Would that
at
be
the
more
top.
interesting, though?
What?
If it's like, I'm going to be the good one. And then there's some kind of conflict with, like, Garp is like, what are you talking about, Dragon?
Why would it be... Don't bring up into this, alright?
Or someone. Some kind of confliction about what freedom
It would
means.
be so disappointing for Dragon if his whole plan is I'm going to be the big boss man.
Oda
at the
could do
top.
some interesting things with that if Dragon is that delusional.
Sure, then we can have One Piece Z.
Or if someone else is that delusional. And then Dragon's like, that's incorrect freedom. This is the correct freedom. Do you think Oda will explore freedom with the revolutionaries, the theme? Or will it just be like...
I mean, that's what they're all about.
I know, but like, will it be like similar to the Navy where it's like this freedom, that freedom? Or is everyone just on the Candyland boat with Dragon?
Disband the world government.
Because we know Oda doesn't like government figures, Cushion. Look at the way he portrays the Celestial Dragons.
Exactly. Alright, so, yeah, that's my little Smoker's got the correct outlook, alright? Smoker knows what's up.
Okay.
Dragon, let's hope that, you know, your political beliefs actually make sense, alright?
We're looking at that Smoker flashback. We just assume
I don't think we need
Or
one.
we just assume, you know, his village is attacked by pirates.
We've
Like every Navy soldier will be.
yeah, but we've been with Smoker for a long time. I don't think we necessarily need a Smoker flashback.
Maybe him and Fuji when they're talking.
I don't know if we need to see a Smoker flashback.
Okay.
So, alright, where are we? Yeah, we're talking about government conspiracies, right? Smoker needs his heart and his soul in the right body, right? He needs it. So he can fight. Caesar gets off the phone and gets permission to kill G5 and the Straw Hats from a mysterious man named Joker. Who could this man be? Right. Caesar doesn't want to kill them. He wants them for experimentation. Right? He doesn't want to kill them. He needs bodies, right? For his experiments. Back with the Straw Hats and Brad Beard. You know, Brad Beard because he's dumb. Backstory and why he loves Caesar, you know. Hawkins crippled his entire crew and him, you know. Crippled his entire crew. They couldn't walk.
Very, brutal man.
Right. Vegapunk was experimenting on people. What's Vegapunk's deal?
Is he a good guy? Is he a bad guy?
Experimenting on prisoners. What do we think about that? That's some Nazi Germany shit right there. You know? That's some Nazi Germany shit.
U.S. government stole Nazi scientists, Christian, for the war effort. In the Cold War.
Yeah, people don't like that, though. Vegapunk, we'll find out more about Vegapunk. Now, why is Vegapunk not in the arc
Scientists
about
are
Vegapunk?
never good in One Piece.
There's been like one.
Does Oda have some kind of deal?
There's been like three.
Does Oda have some kind of deal with experimentation, some kind of scientists? We got Caesar being a goon, we got Judge being a goon.
We've got Vegapunk being questionable, alright? So, I find it interesting that we don't get a Vegapunk reveal in the arc about Vegapunk.
Vagabunk's always been questionable. The weird Kuma deal, like, what's the story?
What? When is Vegapunk coming into action? Is it Wano?
Undo the smile.
Orochi does want Vegapunk.
Well,
but where does he fit otherwise?
It has to be with the reveal of SSG or whatever.
Yeah.
Because that's his weapon.
Sure, but the arc about Vegapunk, we're never going to Vegapunk reveal what it looks like.
We've got a named attack from Roger. We
still
don't have
Vegapunk. Still don't know what Vegapunk looks like. Alright?
Where's Vegapunk on the top 30 list, by the way?
You know. Law gave Brownbeard and his pirates animal legs so they could walk. Alright?
Good Law.
Good Law, alright?
Luffy says he's not that bad guy.
Law has been here for around 2 months.
Chilling out.
Chill out, alright? Vegapunk made the dragon they found at the start. Alright?
Yep.
Monet, we'll go back to Monet and Caesar. Monet roasts Caesar, calling his gas yet another failure. Alright? Caesar's like, nah, it's not a failure. What are you talking about? Sure. Caesar reveals he was the one who made Punk Hazard blow up and the gas, and then he has the gas fruit. Caesar was Vegapunk's right-hand man. And there you go. Next chapter. Kinemon just decides to run off. Okay, Kinemon. You're just gonna run off.
Where's Momonosuke?
Where's Momonosuke? He's gone. Sanji decides to go after him because Sanji's invested in the plot. He's invested in this side quest.
Well, he's not invested in the other children.
No, he's invested in this side quest, alright? Nami sends Zoro so Zoro can look after Sanji so he doesn't do anything weird in Nami's body. Very cool from Nami, alright? Send the Zoro.
He's talking about taking pictures.
Yeah.
Where's the camera?
Sanji's been questionable this arc, right?
I mean, it's just classic anime antics.
It's classic anime antics, I'll give you that.
Nothing too overt.
Yeah.
Araki goes further.
Sure.
And that's the original.
Sure. But there are consequences for that, though. So, you know.
Okay.
Just gangs with no punishment.
I don't know about consequences.
Right. The kids start to be in pain, you know, they start getting those pains, right? Chopper, Superman, as Caesar is give these kids addictive drugs, right? It's basically liquid heroin.
Yeah.
It's basically liquid heroin. Chopper's like, it used to be medicine. Apparently, what's her name? Chopper's doctor.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Herlock.
No, not Herlock, the other one. Koreha.
Yeah, Koreha. Apparently
Koreha has this on hand.
She's old.
She's got that heroin. She's got the liquid heroin, baby. All right, ready to go. So Chopper very mad at Caesar. Very mad that he's indeed giving kids addictive.
Is this a holdback situation where Chopper never gets
payoff.
Yeah.
Never gets revenge. All right. Chopper very mad at the situation. The kids are going crazy. They need their drugs. All right. Usopp puts him to sleep with one of his sleep stars. Nami is hell bent on saving these kids. Now she's gonna save these kids. She's gonna save these kids, right? So Brook, Sanji, and Zoro are all knocked out on the ground. Who could it be but the legendary Yeti Cool Brothers arrive?
What happened?
What happened with the Yeti Cool Brothers? Who are these men? Are Nami, Zoro, and Sanji dead? Are they dead?
Who knows?
Find out next week on One Piece. Now, we're on track to 666. Alright? And would you believe? Would you believe if I told you? Right, we have 34 more chapters.
You just gotta
34 more chapters.
You just gotta, speed it
And
up.
we're at the Yeti Cool Brothers. Right?
You like going through laborious details.
We have to get the whole picture. The pacing is important.
Just keep going.
Alright? The Yeti Cool Brothers claimed they have killed them. Why? I have no idea.
I don't
Like,
know.
we have assassinated the Straw
They are
Hats.
assassinated, Christian. There are assassins.
That's true, but apparently they have no idea what assassination means. Because they're not dead. Alright?
Maybe they assume they're dead.
Alright, we'll go back to the little... What do you call that? With Caesar's little break room, little hangout.
Some kind of
It's like a little hangout
leisure
spot.
room.
Yeah. Some sort of hangout spot, right? Monet questioning Law about his connection to Luffy. You saw him at the end at Shibondi.
Sure.
You saw him at the end of Marineford. What's going on there? Law saying, mere coincidence. I did it on a mere whim.
A mere whim.
Alright. He won't tell. Alright, we get a little flashback on this Law Caesar situation. Law just wants to hang around. Alright? Caesar lets him just hang around. That's the extent of their
That's a
conversation.
good call there. So,
Alright.
That's a pretty good call from
And
Caesar.
Caesar won't tell Mingo. Also, Monet doesn't recognize Law at all, or his devil fruit. I find that very interesting. Or maybe she knows the whole time and she's feeding information to Doflamingo.
They know, like Vergo knows.
Sure, but
But Vergo would have remembered.
does Law not remember Monet?
I can't remember Law's flashback with Mingo. Can't remember if Monet was there hanging around.
Because Monet's older than Law.
Is that true?
I'm pretty sure that's true.
I don't know. Was she chilling out?
Yeah, well, it's a whole timeline debacle, right?
I can't remember the flashback and who was there and who wasn't there.
So, Law disgusted by Caesar of what he's doing to these kids, right? He's not happy about his kids' situation.
Yeah.
Right? The Yeti Crew brothers take out Bradbeard. Alright? The order was given by Caesar. Bradbeard can't believe it. The savior. Why does he want to kill me? What's going on there? Alright. They grab Nami in Frankie's body because they want the weapons. Can't forget that. Caesar wants those Vegapunk weapons.
That laser
That
unit
laser.
cushion
Yes.
inside Frankie's body.
Law is on the move, being cool and edgy. Alright?
How many secret Vegapunk bases do you reckon there are?
A lot. We get the one with Frankie's 3D2Y that they always blow up and they're always abandoned. What's going on, Vegapunk? Alright. Next chapter. Chopper gives Frankie a rubber ball, because they're going to go to battle. Frankie just pops it instantly and runs wild. Classic. Caesar wants Frankie for the Vegapunk lasers. The Yeti Cool brothers are talking to Nami, just, banter. The Yeti Cool brothers were cool.
Yeah, are there any assassins on this island or are they like
I think they work directly for Caesar.
just on this island?
They're like Caesar top level goons.
Alright.
Alright?
They got bazookas,
True.
scotch, and rocks.
Exactly. They're very cool. They always say cool. They're the Yeti Cool brothers. Right? They wear giant straw hats. Connections.
They're not straw hats.
What are they?
They're like bowler hats. They're not straw hats.
You can't really tell because they're silhouetted.
You can. They're
all the
bowler
time.
hats.
Okay, Eric, making the call. They're not straw hats.
They're not straw hats.
Alright, so Law comes in there, knocks one of the Yeti Cool brothers out. It turns out Law wants to make an alliance with Luffy to take down an emperor.
Which one?
But not yet. We can't know yet.
We're gonna know at the end of the arc.
Can't know until the end of the arc, alright? Next chapter. Nami not having this alliance at all.
Nami's very annoying.
She's like, well, what's his plan? What's your plan?
This is like Nami's role in every conversation the straw hats have.
I think it's fair, because she's like, what are you talking about? What's your plan? Law doesn't have a plan.
We'll get to that.
Alright? Law says they are going to just stroll up to an emperor and win if they don't have a plan.
If you say so.
What is happening right now, Wano?
We're strolling up.
We're just strolling up. Okay, Law, what are you talking about? Alright? You just want to take out Mingo. You don't actually have a plan.
Also, like in Wano, there's no real emphasis on like the shortage of Smile, the shortage
I
of
mean, we'll
like
get to it because it
Zoans.
doesn't like it's not like you need a constant re-upping of the smile so the smiles work.
Well,
You know what I
it's a
mean?
bit of a potluck situation.
Yeah, but once you have the smile
There's
ability,
waiters, there's pleasures.
yeah, but once you have the smile ability,
You don't need to keep it.
you don't need. It's not like you need the drug to keep it going. So therefore, if you don't have the drug, you get weaker. Then you have it. So there's a whole thing there. All right, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Because Law, what are you talking about? Luffy asked which one Law was taken out. All right, we don't get to know which one. Luffy's in though. All right. The Straw Hats are upset that Luffy is in alliance with Law. Classic.
He's gonna betray us.
Yeah.
Law's like we only have an alliance until we take out whatever.
The enemy, whatever. All right. So
I mean with Chopper / Frankie.
yeah. So Law switches the souls back, but Nami and Sanji are not around, so Nami can't get her body switched into her own body, so she can switch into Sanji's body.
Yeah.
So you get your little gag there, right? Law tells them that the world government wants to make giants, and these kids are the results.
Is this the world government? Is this
It's
Big
big.
Mom?
It's supposed to be Big Mom.
But he see. I guess he's continuing the
The government research.
research that he was doing with Big
Sure.
Mom.
Sure. Yeah. Caesar. Continue that research, alright? So, Nami will not leave this island until the kids are safe. Alright? Will not leave. Law's getting upset with all these side quests. He's like, we're trying to get something done here.
Law's very upset all the time.
Alright, it is the arc of side quests. We need to save the kids.
We do need to save these.
We need to go get Momonosuke. Alright? We need to go capture Caesar. Alright? So, alright. I'm gonna get this kid safe, alright? Law, getting mad about it, getting salty about it. Law wants Luffy to go kidnap Caesar, but once that happens, there's no turning back. Because the gear will be cut.
The speech. All right, Law.
Caesar decides to bring out Slimy, and I'm like, here we go with this gas.
We need to broadcast it.
We need to live stream it. We need people running for the gas.
Every time someone live streams something, something happens.
Disaster, alright? So, Caesar has to bring out his ultimate weapon. For some reason.
He's selling it. He's selling it.
He's going to test it out. He's going to sell it.
He's going to sell it to the underworld brokers.
He's a businessman.
He's going to sell it.
He likes life's pleasure. He's a businessman, alright?
Sure.
He wastes all that money Big Mom gave him. He's going to make some money.
He does need that money.
Alright? So, alright. Next chapter. Sanji, Brook, and Zoro are back in action, baby. They were killed by... No. You thought they were killed? But the Yeti Crew brothers? No, they weren't.
The new world's dangerous.
They were just simply knocked out because they fell off a big cliff.
Sure.
Right? So, they're looking for Kinemon. They find him. His torso has fell into the water. Smiley is on the other side of the lake. What is that? Caesar turned all the gas covering Punk Hazard into Smiley, and he gave it his own devil fruit. That's why it can walk. Alright.
Which is Owen Dell fruit, Christian?
What is it? It's like a frog? Some shit?
Who knows?
It's said. I just can't remember which
Who
one
cares?
it is. Yeah, basically. Alright? Law wants Chopper to work out how to cure the kid's addiction, which he doesn't do.
Which you can't do.
Chopper gets to do nothing always, and it's, this is the way it is.
Cured that virus.
That's true, he did cure that virus with vials and bandages. So there you go. Luffy crashes into the battlefield in front of the lab. Next chapter. Tashigi in Smoker's body tries to attack Luffy, but Luffy just is like, what's going on here? Yeah, come on. I'm not going to fight you, Smoker, in the wrong body. Alright? I'll find you when you're at your best. Alright? Smiley shooting himself over to the battlefield. It's very flammable. Luffy sees Caesar and grabs onto him. End of the chapter.
You just constantly trying to grab Caesar.
Yeah. Next chapter. Sanji decides to go get Kinemon's body because he's extremely invested in this plot. Alright? It's at the bottom of the lake. Law sneaks Chopper into the little break room, little lab area. Right? Law planning to leave Punk Hazard soon. He wants to make use of Monet's power. So he wants to get Monet out of the room. Just to get out of the lab, you know. Luffy is being an idiot and thinks capturing Caesar is just grabbing him. Classic Luffy antics.
He punched him in the head a few times.
Yeah. Luffy sucks up all the poisonous gas made by Caesar. He's immune to poison thanks to his fight against Magellan. But Caesar gets angry at this.
Fuck Magellan.
I'm being paramecium. I am the gas man.
I'm a Zoan. I'm a Logia, rather.
Logia. Caesar takes out all the oxygen around Luffy and Luffy passes out. Why does Caesar get 3 fights? He doesn't deserve it.
He has these dumb explosives. Is that later?
Yeah. Law. Suddenly Law collapses. Vergo is here. Monet looks like she was in on it the whole time. So there you go.
Yeah.
Alright. Next chapter. Vergo tells Law that Monet was planned for them to look after Caesar. Meanwhile, on the battlefield, more slime is coming down. Caesar has knocked out all of the guys, all the main players. Right? Knocked them all out. Right? Sanji is in the water looking for Kinemon's body. Looking for the torso. It is attached to a shark. Sanji uses Blue Walk in Nami's body.
He does say, I hope Nami's body is strong enough for this.
And it is. So, what can we say about Nami's physical strength?
Do you think this is some kind of thing with, like, Smoker and Tashigi's body, Sanji and Nami's body? The bodies are strong. It's more about what you do with them. What do you think about this? Because Smoker is clearly weaker in Tashigi's body.
Yes.
But Sanji is capable in Nami's body.
Nami's strong.
What's the situation?
Nami's strong. Alright?
Is it the fact that Nami's strong and Tashigi's weak? But they're both female?
I think you're looking way too deep.
I don't know what this message is.
The message is Sanji, Nami could do Blue Walk if she had to.
No, what's the message with Tashigi?
We'll get to Monet. Relax. You gotta relax.
Alright.
We'll get to Monet. Alright? So, Sanji uses Blue Walk with Nami's body. Nami's got some sort of physical strength for that, alright? This shows how strong Nami's body is, alright? I'm just saying. Kinemon is finally back together, and he is grateful.
So why can't Sanji teach Nami Blue Walk?
He could.
Skywalk?
He could. I don't know about the Skywalk. Maybe it requires more physical strength.
What's the diff?
I don't know. Alright? But there you go. So,
do you know how mad King of Lion would be if Nami learned Skywalk?
I mean, she could...
Hilarious.
You know.
I demand to see it.
What if Zolo learned Skywalk? The side's completely useless. Pretty good. Alright? Kinemon shows off his fire cutting techniques, which we never learn how he does it. Come on, Wano. Come on, this is easy.
Do we think Rio? What do we think?
It's just a technique. Fire cutting technique. So I was always very interested.
He is.
Yeah, we don't get anything of that in Wano. The sword
Not
techniques,
yet anyway, you know.
The battle's about to start. Was it off screen?
Orochi?
Was it off screen?
Is Kinemon gonna fight Orochi? Cuts his fireballs. Fireballs.
Is the King fight a Kinemon Zoro team up? Because Kinemon's the fire cutting master.
Does King shoot fire? He is King the Wildfire.
Exactly, and he's got fire around his body.
Jack is Jack the Drought.
Exactly.
And has no water abilities.
We'll
see that trunk ability, Christian, come into play.
Maybe. Alright. So there you go. So, Kinemon shows off his fire cutting abilities, always very interested. Next chapter. On some island, people want the Navy to look for these missing kids. The Commodore claims that all the kids are dead, alright? Vice Admiral Vergo says they are also all dead. So, people believe it. Meanwhile, on Punk Hazard, the kids have woken up and they need their drugs.
They're mad.
They need their drugs. She appears and gives them candy, alright? Moving on. The Zoro group is just running from smiling. Vergo is talking to all the captured people. Look who we got here. We got Straw Hat Luffy. We got Mr. Law. We got them all, baby.
This is some kind of crocodile Alabasta vibes.
Yeah.
When they're in the cage.
Alright. He worked for Joker from the start and was a mole in the Navy for 15 years. We went deep. Joker is revealed to be none other than Don Quixote, the Doflamingo.
Nice Vergo reveal. Cool twist. I can't figure it out because I don't know who Vergo is.
Exactly. If we would have seen Vergo Marineford,
we could probably figure out who Joker was.
It's I don't know if you could directly relate it.
Does Disco... What does Disco call Doflamingo?
I don't know.
It's all about the smiley laughs. I'm sure the theorists out there got it.
I don't know about... I don't know about that. But there you go. Now, Vergo's unknowable because Vergo's not the story until right now.
Sure, but I'm talking about Mingo being Joker.
Yeah.
That wouldn't have been that difficult.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Do you think people back then would have put together It's All in the Smile and the Smile?
Probably not. Because the smiles get revealed till way later, alright?
Not that much way later.
Yeah, right, like way later in this arc. Hasn't been revealed yet. Why Law's there.
Yeah.
Right? It's at the end of the arc.
Though. Yeah, that's true.
Nami is talking to Caesar and calling him a scumbag because Caesar arrives in that little fucking cave.
Yeah.
Nami trying to convince the kids they should not take the candy. The kids break out, they need that candy. Usopp tries to take care of it, take out Caesar, but it doesn't work. Caesar knocks them both out. Bradbeer comes in and tries to take out Caesar.
Get out of here, Bradbeer.
Caesar just tells Bradbeer he's a piece of shit and blows him up.
Which is.
Yeah, accurate. Caesar is starting his live stream, alright? For the slimy gas experiment. Guest appearance from Smoothie.
Montor. Peckham's.
Jim
Romy.
Tawago. Peggums.
Sheepshead.
That's later on. This is the first broker.
I think he's there. It's behind. He's there with the horns.
Yeah,
it's behind his head. And there's a couple of other guys who don't know who they are.
We get Smoothie. And we get none other than Kid is watching this live stream.
Okay.
Alright. Next chapter. The girl decides to eat candy. Mocha. The main kid. Alright? That you're deeply invested in. Alright? Nami trying to convince the kids that they should not take the candy. Alright? The kids need the candy, alright? They need the candy. Right?
They need that smack.
They need that candy. Nami is still alive thanks to Sanji's defensive stat. Right? She could cop that explosion.
Look at that body.
Yeah. Caesar arrives back at the headquarters at Roast Law. Right? Law, what are you doing? You think you can pull one over me? I have your heart. You gave me a heart so I could trust you just walking around this facility for no reason.
Caesar, you get nothing out of this deal.
He gets men. And leverage, I guess, with his heart. Caesar then officially starts the live stream. We get more brokers, alright? More brokers, just,
Kids there.
Kids there, Sheep's Head, the rest of the brokers, the classic brokers panel, right? Zora's group is still running from Smiley. Gotta check in on
when do
who's
we get
running.
the Dover thing? Soon?
No, not soon. Alright? Alright. Some goons bring out a big candy for Smiley to eat. And once Smiley does eat it, and it turns into gas. Oh, now we get to run from gas, Eric.
The super gas.
Yeah.
What does he call it? Some stupid weapon?
Yeah, it's some ultimate death, cloud,
Yeah, well,
or
alright.
destruction or whatever. Alright, next chapter. The New World Underground is watching the stream. Kid doesn't want to watch the live stream. They're going into the meeting with other supernovas. We get Apu and Hawkins are there. Kid instantly distrusts Apu. Fair call. Kid was right.
You
right?
should never trust Apu.
Eric,
Never trust a long arm man. They need to be eradicated from history.
that's crazy.
They're disgusting
That's
individuals.
crazy.
I hate them
There you go.
so much.
Okay.
And Apu, worst design in One Piece.
I think, I'm sure you can find something worse. Alright?
Fuck Apu. And his stupid piano teeth.
Okay. Alright, I get it. You don't like Apu.
There you go.
Alright? Killer.
I hope his
out.
ass gets beat by a kid.
Now, do you think the whole race was invented just so Oda could have Apu play his
Trumpet?
Armin's trumpet?
When did they first appear? Shibundi?
Yeah, Apu's the first one you ever see.
It's a fair call.
Okay, so there you go. Alright. So, Killer calms down the tensions, alright? They're about to talk about the alliance, but Apu has a secret weapon hiding up in the clouds, and that is Kaido, about to drop down on this party.
Remind me again.
What?
How this situation happened, Christian.
So, apparently they're going to make an alliance to take down Shanks.
Yeah.
The number one mistake. Alright?
That's the cloud show. We understand later on why, because Kid's got a personal vendetta.
Okay. Now, we all know Kid started that argument with Shanks. And Shanks just sat down.
Kid's been
Shanks just taught him a lesson.
Rockstar.
Teach him a lesson.
Talking about Apu though, Christian.
So, Apu working for Kaido the entire time, apparently.
Kaido looking for strong men.
Kaido looking for strong men. Okay, Kaido. So, apparently, Apu gathers this supernova there. So, Kaido could drop down, make his grand entrance, and, recruit some strong people.
Beat their ass.
Beat their ass, recruit some strong
You
people.
got Hawkins. Kind of worked out.
It worked out, I guess. You got Hawkins.
When is Hawkins going to join the alliance?
He'll join the alliance soon. So I find that's pretty funny. Apu, mastermind apparently. Ultimate scumbag.
Never trusted him.
Ultimate scumbag.
Never trusted him.
Alright. So you get that. The people in the cage are all talking about how to escape. Frankie shoots out a fireball to create a smoke screen by accident. Alright. Law only had normal chains on them and switched them at some point in the 2-month time as some sort of safe measure if he was to be captured. 2,000 IQ play.
Shout out to Law.
Right?
Where's his IQ in Wano? Where's his IQ in just Rosa?
Right?
Because he gets outplayed by Mingo a good 4-5 times.
Right.
Because
So-
Mingo is a true mastermind.
Law and Smoker were talking. Smoker's like, I don't want to be indebted to a pirate. I'll just stay here. Tashigi talks some sense into Smoker. And Smoker makes him a deal.
You're already indebted to Luffy. What are you talking about, Smoker?
That's true. The deal with Law is he'll keep all this quiet, alright? And Law will let him escape.
Alright.
Okay, Law. Zoro's team is still running from the gas.
Sure are.
Brutal. Alright, brutal. Sanji touches Nami's boob for more power. Because he's running out of gas. He needs more power.
He's out of stamina.
He touches that titty, he gets more power.
We're going to see this in Queen fight.
Whose titty is he touching?
Nami's.
All the crew ends up in the same place, busting through the lab door. There you go. Brook, next chapter. Brook looks outside with his soul form. It's thick gas everywhere. Everything's done, alright? Law finally switches back. Nami and Sanji. We're finally back. We're done with all the shenanigans.
All the bits.
All the games. We're done. Alright? But guess what? Guess what, Eric? What? There's still 22 chapters left in this arc.
Okay.
You thought we're just going to stroll up to Caesar, take him out, stroll up to the Sad Factory, take it out. No. Right, we're gonna run from gas. We're gonna explain.
To be fair, 10 of those chapters is Mingo fucking around with Smoker.
It's like what? It's
It's not. Like, we eat the food, and then there's 10 chapters.
It's not. It's 5.
Alright.
Alright. So
We beat Caesar in like 10 chapters.
sure, but what are those chapters filled with? Inform the people. What are they filled with? People running from gas.
The Dragon, the Momonosuke.
And people running from gas. And they'll explain how this lab works.
There's a lot of running while Luffy punches Caesar in the head.
It seems to be like, I'm going to close this gate so the Straw Hats have to run through this area.
It's a time limit.
Alright? It's a classic.
Like, you get the Vergo fight, you got the Zoro.
There's stuff going on, but there's literally one chapter where it's just running and Caesar explaining why he's the best. Give it his villain monologue.
That villain monologue.
Alright? So, next chapter. Alright. So, Law's had enough of the Straw Hat shenanigans. And wants everyone to just get it done, alright?
Get it done.
Get it done. Luffy's gonna go take care of Caesar. G5 is gonna go sort out the escape plan. Kinemon is going after Momonosuke. The other Straw Hats are going to save the kids. Zoro warns Luffy to take the new one seriously. Classic panel. Alright? Luffy proceeds to use Gum Gum UFO and memes the situation. Luffy always gonna have fun.
Fuck you, Zoro.
He's just like,
Again, people taking these panels out of context don't understand the intent or the meaning.
yeah. That's true. Next chapter. Vergo thinks that the caged people escaped. He doesn't believe such strong people would be taken out by gas. Correct. Correct, Vergo.
At least Vergo's not bad.
Yeah. At the moment, some goons call Caesar and tell him that they are indeed in the lab. Caesar gets beamed.
Yeah.
Chopper runs from the control room with his notes on how the drug works. Caesar explains how the lab doors work, and then we'll set a trap with the gas, blah blah, Caesar's shenanigans. Vergo is not convinced that Straw Hats and Law will be taken out by Caesar's plan. He's moving out. He doesn't trust Caesar. He's like,
Who's this girl?
who's this girl? I want to take care of it. Right? Zoro and Kinemon are taking out G5. Tashigi tries to find Zoro, but it's not the time for that. A whole bunch of running from gas. The chapter ends. We're going to end the chapter. Team Zoro is riding Brownbeard. The dragon is attacking G5. It runs away when Vergo shows up. Vergo starts taking out the G5 unit. Tashigi goes in, gets backhanded by Vergo.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
He does beat the shit out of her.
Tashigi can't believe how much of a rat Vergo is. Tashigi comes flying in there as a tear hit the ground.
I heard a lady cry.
Exactly. Luffy finds Caesar and gets in a punch. It's round 2 time for Caesar and Luffy. Smoker goes to find Vergo to get Law's heart back. Alright, that's Smoker's plan. He's gonna go get Law's heart back so they can win. Luffy is trying to get used to Caesar's devil fruit, and he kind of does. He's about to finish him off. Monet steps in because if anything happens to Caesar, Mingo is gonna kill her. Alright, so back to Vergo versus Sanji. The clash. Sanji gets his leg starts to crack. Classic Sanji L. What's going on there?
Sanji gets a few hits in.
He gets one hit and surprise to attack in, and then they just clash.
I'm confused about what Oda's doing with Sanji and his armor haki and his haki.
Because Vergo's not using haki here.
Well, Vergo's kind of set up to be like this haki master.
Yeah, but he's not using haki.
Ah.
Because it's not on his legs. It's on his coat.
I know.
Not on his legs.
I know.
No armor haki being used here. So, that's what's going on there with Sanji.
Yeah. Maybe we'll get to this later, but I think Vergo missed opportunity for Dressrosa.
He's very good in Punk Hazard. He's a very good kind of Terminator villain.
Yeah.
Where he's just like, just a man
He's
getting
a
things done.
stalwart big man.
Yeah.
Doesn't trust anyone.
Yeah. Gets it done,
Competent.
Some would say competent, alright? Alright. So, classic Sanji L, they all start running away because the gas is pouring in. They're going to have to interrupt the fight. Vergo works out that Law and the Straw Hat Alliance is happening. Alright? Law has entered the sand room and is about to unleash hell on this new world, baby.
He just kind of strolls up in there.
Yeah.
Nice panel structure here of him casually walking around.
Yeah.
Like, I won.
Next chapter. Law enters the sand room. Sanji helping G5 escape. Vergo informs Mingo of what Law is doing. We get to see Mingo at his little castle pool. Little castle pool area hanging out, chilling out.
With his furry couch.
True. So, Mingo talking to Vergo, just Baby 5 shenanigans, getting attacked by Baby 5. Mingo just dodging, doesn't care. This is how you hype up a villain.
He gets blown up.
Doesn't care, doesn't do
Still
anything.
on the phone talking.
Yeah. Mingo wants Vergo to kill Law and to watch out for Monkey D because the man has Kikisaki. So remember Marineford, Mingo not underplaying the Monkey D. Right? Gonna give credit for Mingo there. He says, look out for Monkey D.
He's a crafty one.
He's a crafty one. He's got that King's Haki. His potential is even greater than
now,
Law.
where's his talk?
Quote.
Where's his talk in Dressrosa?
Quote from Mingo. His potential is greater than Law.
Of course, he's running Marineford.
That's what he says.
Now, where is this attitude in Dressrosa?
He says it in Dressrosa as well.
And then he starts with the God speeches.
He says, I noticed you. First time I noticed you, Alabaster. I kept my eye on you. I kept my eye on you. I've been watching you this whole time. I know exactly where you are, who you are.
Didn't keep a close enough eye.
Well, he did fight him.
I mean, then he
He fucked
starts
him
going
up.
into, he can't handle losing, goes into his gold complex
Well,
about the days.
Because he's losing, alright? Because he's losing.
Get lose is cool.
Alright, loses is cool, that's why. He didn't stay gold, that's why he lost, alright? He should have just gooned out and
Stalled out.
Stalled
You
out.
just
and
stalled
won.
out. You shouldn't have gone for that clash.
Yeah. Never go with the clash with the King Kong, alright? Unless you can't.
Never go for a clash with Luffy.
Unless you can't.
Yeah.
According to the anime. You know?
Shout out to
There you
Blackbeard.
go. Shout out to Blackbeard. Just quake punching his arm for no reason. Love to see it. Alright. So, he's sending out Baby Father Buffalo for reinforcements.
Mingo, just go
yourself, you know? Which he does eventually. Because he's like, he's good.
I think about Mingo's team and squad.
It's not great.
Garbage.
There are some good
If
people.
you sent Diamante, who cares? If you sent Pika, who cares?
Oh, Pika would have got some damage. Pika would have at least stalled them out more. Pika's got some...
Who's getting the job done?
Vergo's getting the job done. Alright? But apparently Law's too edgy for him. Alright? Law's
Sure.
too edgy. Right. So... Usopp, Nami, Robin, take out this dragon out of the
Do
sky.
you think the directive always was from like Mingo to Vergo, be like, capture Law, I want his devil fruit.
No, he wants to kill Law.
But then he wants his devil
Yeah,
fruit.
but he doesn't know how to do the Blackbeard bullshit.
What?
Mingo doesn't know.
Yeah, but then later on he's like, do the surgery.
Yeah, he's trying to convince him to do the
Yeah,
surgery.
it was that,
He's trying to convince him, right? We don't necessarily know what's going on there.
I'm sure Mingo knows how to get devil fruits out of people.
Apparently it's only a Blackbeard thing.
And Caesar, yes.
Yeah, I guess. Alright. So Monet, where are we? Yeah, Usopp, Nami, and Robin take out the dragon out of the skies. Brook and Kinemon take out this dragon. Kinemon hates dragons. Little hint there. Looking for Kaido. Chopper is a monster point. Try and take care of these kids and he can't. What is Chopper even useful for? Chopper can't do anything in this arc.
I told you, he can kill it easy.
Next chapter. Luffy is trapped in the Monet snow globe. Renault's about to try and do an Aokiji ice time. Luffy just stomps the ground and falls through into a junk pit.
Hey, look, there's Momonosuke.
Hey, look, we're trapped again. Luffy's trapped again.
Classic.
Right? Apparently, if he's trapped there unless he can fly. Oh, what do what movie has to be he can fly in? But he doesn't use.
What do I move you can stretch with? Oh, wait.
But it's very high up, right? It's very high up. So, we could go into one of Luffy's Gear 4 here, just for a little bit and fly up there. I didn't want to, that's the answer. Alright.
When does Momo learn to fly?
He doesn't learn to fly, he just does it instinctually.
Okay.
There you go. And you'll know that if you read the arc.
Well,
because he just freaks out and starts flying.
yeah. But, Luffy could have, rode him upwards.
Alright, well, Nami, Usopp. Alright, so Nami and Usopp, and Robin try to help out, push the kids back. Monka grabs the candy, runs with it. Monet blocks the exit out of the biscuit room. Meanwhile, Law is fighting Vergo. Law getting wrecked as Vergo is squeezing that heart. Can't do anything really.
Vergo doesn't give a fuck. He's not baited into the fight me like a man speech.
He's not baited. He gets the job done. Smoker shows up and wants to take out Vergo. He's a damn pirate, right? Next chapter. Smoker versus Vergo time. They're kind of on the same level. They're hitting each other. They're good hits in. Vergo and Smoker doing good. Caesar explains how the lab works some more. About how the gates and how we close the gates, how the gas. Alright, Caesar. Right? Caesar seems to think that Akinu would love this weapon.
I'm sure he would.
This indiscriminate mass genocide weapon. Very interesting. He says Sengoku wasn't buying it. But Akinu will. Alright? Vegapunk kicked Caesar out of his science division. He was not willing to cover up the children. The drugging of children.
I don't know what's going on with Vegapunk, you know?
Yeah, we'll find out eventually, alright? Caesar ended up pulling the self-destruct switch on the lab in the little flashback. Luffy finds Momonosuke, and that's the end of that chapter. Next chapter. Momonosuke was a stowaway on a ship that was going to Punk Hazard.
From Wano.
Just so happens that he was on that ship. He wasn't stolen, he wasn't taken.
Yes.
He just so happened to end up on that ship going to Punk Hazard. Alright? Momonosuke refused to eat anything as he was dealing with the loss of his father. Momonosuke was so hungry that he eventually ate the Vegapunk smile that was deemed a failure. And why was it deemed a failure?
Does it have the same percentage chance?
Yeah.
Because he doesn't seem to negatively
Well, he can't really
react.
control the transformation.
He doesn't negatively react to the dough fruit, to the fake dough fruit, and they're supposed to taste good.
Momonosuke remembers Doflamingo.
Yeah.
And starts flying. Freaking out.
When the fuck did he meet Doflamingo?
In Dressrosa, when they stopped off in Dressrosa. And they got separated, and he jumped on the ship to Punk Hazard.
Alright.
Yes. Luffy grabs onto Momonosuke flying. We go back to Smoker versus Vergo. This is going on, and Sanji is still running from the gas. Zoro starts to fight Monet. Next chapter. Zoro blocking Monet. Nami trying to stop the kids from attacking Imoka. Zoro protects Nami trouble from Monet. Nami gets hit in using the heat egg to melt Monet's wing. Now, hot take here. Monet should have been Nami's fight. The woman who's looking after the kids, Nami's the new mother.
Yeah,
the fight there,
thing.
The weather abilities.
It wasn't really set up throughout the arc, though.
I would have felt it more. Because there's flashbacks of the kids, Monet.
Yeah.
Monet's there looking after him. I feel like it would have been.
You need like one stare off in the at the start of the arc to fucking.
Yeah, I feel like Nami.
it,
I feel like this should have been Nami's new world fight. Monet, weather abilities, Logia, Snowfruit, Nami, heat abilities, weather abilities.
What did she do? A lightning strike to knock her out?
Some sort of heat wave attack.
Meltzer.
There's ways to do it. Elemental effects, alright? So, I feel like this is a missed opportunity to give Nami a fight. We have to get
There's a time limit. Not let this fight happen.
Yeah, but this bullshit shenanigans with Tashigi.
Yeah.
Alright, so I feel like Nami should have got this fight. It would have made more sense for the arc, and maybe a Nami and Chopper team up so Chopper gets his revenge.
You do want that Nami fight, though.
I do want that Nami fight. This could have been the Nami fight.
Is there some Nami fight bias coming in?
No, this would have made more sense than the Nami fight. It says Zoro just getting a hype moment one shot here.
We need that Zoro sauce, though.
But Zoro gets sauce in just Rosa.
We
always gets sauce.
We always need that Zoro sauce.
Zoro always gets sauce. Can someone else get sauce? Alright, I guess Zoro needs all the sauce, alright? So
it's always been.
Zoro continues to fight her, and then Tashigi arrives. Alright? Next chapter. Zoro lets Tashigi have a go, because he gets called out for being sexist. Alright? He gets called out. You're being sexist, let me have a go.
Tell me the point of this.
And Zoro's like, alright, I've had enough of your bullshit. Go lose this fight.
Go prove to me that you're strong.
That you're strong, which you're not. Alright? So Tashigi gets absolutely dominated by Renee.
There's not even a contest here.
She's too slow. She's too slow to deal with it. Zoro has had enough of Tashigi's shit.
He's wasting my time.
I thought you're supposed to be strong. I thought you could get this done. So
both women think that Zoro won't strike. But he
Zoro
does.
gives his hype wild beast
Speech.
Did you ever see a wild beast and be completely sure that he wouldn't buy it? And then he proceeds to one shot Mone, cuts her in half, but does not use haki, psychological damage, right?
Sure.
KO, right? So scared, so afraid, right?
Oh,
That
what
you
could it
can't-
be?
What could it be? That she can't put herself back together. And then she eventually reforms her body. Shigi finishes her off. Zoro gives her the credit in a kind of smug way.
Yeah, like, well done.
Like, well done, you did it. Yeah. And Tashigi's like, don't patronize me. And Zoro's like,
Point. We're here now. Point.
point. What is the point? Will it ultimately end up in Tashigi doing something? Because I feel like Tashigi...
The message and the theme hasn't changed throughout Tashigi's arc with Zoro.
Tashigi's like,
Tashigi goes, you don't think I'm strong because I'm a woman. Zoro goes, no.
Okay, no, I think you're not strong because you're not strong. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then she's not strong because she's not strong. Because he respects women because of Kuina, Christian.
Exactly.
Because Kuina beat his ass every day.
Now,
So again, is the message the chip on the shoulder about gender? Is that the message? Because that's the only thing I could come up with this thing.
I think it's more like...
Or is like Oda being like, no, Zoro's not sexist.
Yeah, I think it's more like Zoro's not sexist. That's the whole point. I think that's literally the whole point of the Shigi, is to be like, Zoro's not sexist. But he's correct. And I guess Tashigi will eventually do something to make up for all this bullshit. At some point.
Like what?
I don't know, fucking Wano.
Do you know how far away Tashigi is from Zoro?
Yeah, well, maybe she gets some Vegapunk drugs and she gets...
She's an SSG
Power-ups.
member.
That's crazy. Get some power-ups, alright?
Let us know the purpose of Tashigi in the comments below.
Yeah, it's strange, alright? Next chapter. Nami is still trying to stop the kids from getting from Mocha. Nami, Robin, and Chopper can't hold the kids back anymore. Mocha ends up eating all the candy Shio D's bad times for her. In a flashback, Chopper tells her that the candy is poison. And as the kids are about to stomp and knock down Mocha, Saji and G5 come in and give them sedatives. Chopper blames himself for being weak and that Mocha had to resort to eating all the candy. You gonna do something about that, Chopper? Not really.
Brooke, you're gonna do something about that.
Brooke.
Nami, you're gonna do something about that.
Don't get me started. Nami doesn't get that treatment because she has never lost.
Pedro, they're crying, they're too weak. When are they gonna pick up a weight? Like Zoro and start lifting it?
They haven't got fights yet, so there you go. That's all I'm gonna say. Right?
Does Brooke and Chopper...
What do you thought of Brooke in here? Brooke did so much for OK Carlos.
He did, but Perospero on the ship.
Perospero is a veteran.
Veteran of the New World.
700 million. A higher bounty than what it now would have on the Blue Seas. What do you think about that?
Oh, Perospero would be an L.
So why we roasting Brooke? Brooke did so much to OK Carlos.
But I want to see Haki. I want to see some kind of training.
You're not going to see Haki for a while.
Where's the training? He got his sword sharpened in the post time in the time skip.
He learned his soul abilities. He got post time skip upgrades.
Nami's Chopper has to have a new form in Wano.
He's got the kung fu point, which
No,
is...
it has to be like Ultimate Monster Point or something.
Like, is Chopper any stronger than he was in pre-time skip the post time skip?
He can draw Monster Point, but Monster Point's useless.
It's kind of irrelevant in New World. I don't know, man. Chopper doesn't seem any stronger than he was in the Pro Stars here.
He's got a new form that he's going to pull out.
The 3 Rumble Balls we have still not seen.
Yes.
Still time to pop that.
Have we even seen the Rumble Balls in the new
Yes. He still has to use a Rumble Ball to go Monster Point.
one?
Yeah, 1.
He has used 2.
Well, it's not. It's never 2. It's always a third one that.
Maybe it's 2 now, Christian.
Nah, because
2 and then 3.
no, because it used to be 1 Rumble Ball
Yeah, I know
to
what it
change
used to
forms. Rumble Ball to change forms.
I'm saying hype shit. He's like, gotta go Ultimate Monster Point.
Then
He's
they're gonna go Legendary.
And I gotta kill myself to go the 3rd one.
They're gonna lose control again. Right. So.
And he one shots Kaido.
Yeah, I guess. Alright. Luffy arrives with Momonosuke, the classic panel, the dragon around him. Alright? Next chapter. Brandbeard tries to get his men back from Caesar, but no one listens to Brandbeard because he's a goon.
Get out of here.
Why? As Brandbeard is about to die, Luffy comes in and stops it. Caesar gives his evil villain monologue. He's the smartest man alive. He has powerful backers. As long as he has powerful backers, no one can ever stop him. Alright? He tells him about the operation, how he's sending Sand to Dressrosa, and then they get turned to Smile. Caesar hypes up the Smile Dolphins. The army of Zoe is the strongest army in the world are coming. Get ready for it. The reality of the situation, very different. Caesar kind of sucks, Luffy doesn't give a fuck and just punches him.
Good meme faces here from Caesar.
Yeah. Luffy just punches him and doesn't care about his powerful backers, alright? Alright, next chapter. More writing from everyone else. Oh, that's pretty cool. Kinemon thinks that he can cut down Momonosuke as Momonosuke has turned into a dragon. He's beside himself. Can't believe it.
Oh.
Yeah. Back to Smoker versus Vergo. Smoker gets smashed with, his
elbow.
No, he gets smashed.
Well, with the pipe.
With the pipe.
Yeah.
With the bamboo pole. Smoker's down, but it was all a ploy so we could get Law's heart back. Law gets his heart back, and now he's in action. And Mingo's on the phone. What's going on here, Law?
What are you doing here, Law?
Mingo is confident that his man, Vergo, can get the job done. He knows that Vergo was the one who found Corazon back in the flashback. And he tries to play this mind games on Law. Don't you remember Vergo, how he fucked up Corazon? Do you remember that? You remember that, Law?
Bitch.
Yeah. He's trying to get him with that
spice.
That spice, that roast, alright? Law doesn't really care. And now it's time for the classic speech. Vergo charges at him with a full body haki rush. Law does. He's giant, mountain range cut, gives his hype speech. Alright? Whitebeard died. The world has been in peace for 2 years. But I'm here to cut the gear.
Everyone's waiting.
Something to happen.
Building.
Alright?
For that Wano.
Law talks about a massive war is coming. Hyping up Wano. Big Mom is seen in this panel.
Why?
Because she's turning up to Wano and she's in Wano.
Okay.
This is the Throne War, the Big War, the End War. Confirmed by Law right here.
Mingo's in this panel as well as Caesar.
That's true. Why is Big Mom in the panel? At the time, no one knows. Yeah. But now we know.
Sure.
In Wano. Right. Next chapter. Alright. The first line is the chapter is saying Sanji felt the ceiling floating and everything reattached. Therefore, he used his devil fruit. It's not a raw sword slash.
Did he lose lifespan with this attack, Christian? Because we know just Rosa had to use a big rope with his lifespan.
I don't know what the deal is there, alright? He had to do some sort of hype attack.
Okay.
Yeah. Everyone is still running. Law leaves Vergo to die attached to the railing. Mingo upset. You can see that did the Mushi. He's like, what's going on here? Alright?
Vergo's haki not strong enough to resist.
No, not strong enough to resist that law source. Alright? Caesar is getting mad that everything's falling apart. Alright? Caesar absorbs his gas. Luffy comes in with a grizzly magnum, absolute destruction. Caesar goes flying.
Fucks him up.
That's it. That's the chapter. Next chapter. Caesar destroyed by Luffy. Brokers all around the world see this. Chief's head, Rob Lucci there. Should have been what Rob Lucci said, inform the world government.
Was it Rob Lucci?
Man with a top hat, wavy hair, saying to inform the world government. Inform the Navy. So,
why would CP0 inform the Navy?
Because they would need to update the bounties, they need to get the information out there, they need to get the men out there to get Luffy.
Sure.
I feel like most likely Rob Lucci. Tapping into those underground streams. Alright. Kill's also watching this. Everyone is still trying to escape. Buffalo and Baby 5 turn up to get Caesar. Caesar slams into the tanker. Frankie's there and notices them. Next chapter. General Frankie is just, tanking everything Baby 5 and
get the
Buffalo
fuck out of here.
Oh, absolute good status. Caesar thinks he has Law's heart. Everyone is out of the cart, and they're ready to escape. Mingo orders Monet to hit that self-destruct button.
Again.
Yeah, next chapter. They escape through the tunnels. All the kids, all the straw hats, go through the tunnels. Caesar stabs Monet's heart as Law switched it at some point. Alright, Mastermind Law. Mingo is now on his way. And that's the whole chapter. Most of that chapter is Straw Hat Goonery going down the tunnel.
Sure.
Slashing boulders, kicking boulders. The tunnel's collapsing. I don't know what's going on. Next chapter. Frankly blows away Baby 5 and Buffalo with a crypto vent. Absolute goon status for Baby 5 and Vergo and Buffalo are. The others arrive on the car. We're all safe. We're all good. Usopp and Nami knocked them out of the sky as they can't escape. They can't escape that range. Right? They all get captured and Kuzani's on his way. Next chapter. Everyone hanging out. Law and Chopper help the kids. Sanji cooking up a feast. Classic Edmund Shenanigans.
Recipe.
Newcomer recipe. Everyone's having fun. Alright? Is it a buff? No. And I'm upset. Right? Where's the buff, Sanji?
Where's the well-fed buff?
Right? You gave it to Big Mom. Why'd you give it to the Straw Hats before the final battle?
Well.
So. Nami reflects on what she did for the kids. She remembers Balmain. And what Balmain did for her. Great moment for Nami right there. We get a flashback to when Law and Luffy talked about going after a certain emperor, and that is revealed to be Kaido himself. Luffy says that's good, and that he wants to crush all 4 emperors, but he only has 3 fingers up.
Luffy can't count.
Luffy can't count, and he doesn't want to go after Mayday Shanks.
First.
Subconsciously, he puts 3 fingers up, because he knows.
You gotta take him out.
He knows.
Okay.
He knows. That's all I'm saying. Next.
Do we know why Luffy wants to take out the 4 emperors?
It's what you're going to do.
Okay.
You're prove yourself in the new world.
Sure.
Right? Next chapter. Law reveals that Kaido is the strongest creature in the world. He thinks they have a 30% chance to win with his plan to take him out. Again, what plan? We'll get to that, alright? Nami is not happy with those odds.
Anime 30%.
Of course. Gives us the random bullshit chance.
How'd you calculate it?
At least Hawkins has some sort of mystical fruit to tell us
that
why.
allows him to fortune tell.
Allows the fortune teller and give us percentages. Law just pulls us out of his ass. Alright? Nami, not happy with those odds. Smoker doesn't buy that the Straw Hats will follow Law's plan. Smoker's correct. Right? Tashigi is taking the kids to get help from Vegapunk. The Straw Hats leave the island. Mingo finds that small dinghy. Yeah. He's mad. Mingo mad.
Oh, he's mad.
Right? Law starts talking to Mingo through the Dendemushi. Law makes a deal with Mingo. Trade Caesar. And you will leave the warlords. So I guess Law's plan is he wants Mingo to be chased by the world government so they can put him away so no one gets weapons. But how does that help him defeat Kaido?
We'll get to it. You can talk with the show.
Alright. Next chapter. Mingo lands on Punk Hazard and goes and fucks up D5. He wants answers.
There's lots of them.
Where law, where the straw hats, you better tell me.
I'm gonna fuck you up, Smoker.
Alright?
Fuck Mingo's busted.
Bingo, crazy strong, alright? We all knew that. Alright?
Why is every Navy dude like, but you're a warlord?
Yeah.
Well, fuck off.
Yeah. Alright, so he lands on the island. What's the know? What's going on? Alright? The New World works this way due to the Emperor's massive cruise. No one gets to see the captain. Law tells us that Kano has 500 men with smile devil fruits. Isn't that impressive?
Batman
has an armored haki that can knock back Luffy in the anime, so, it's something. Vegapunk was the first to discover the bloodline element, which is how the smiles work.
Yes.
Kinemon wants to go to Dressrosa to save Konjuro. Smoker gets absolutely fucked up by Mingo. And the anime extended this fight, it's not even a fight. Mingo just throws his hand and Mingo
cuts him up.
Just slices him up.
Yeah.
Right? And that's that chapter. Right?
Smoker wouldn't even lay a finger on Luffy. Legit.
Kuzan comes in there.
What are you doing?
To save our man.
What are you doing, boy?
Right? Next chapter. Mingo bells, as he knows he can't beat Kuzan. He knows. He's not stupid.
So
he picks his battles.
Not his best interest.
Picks his battles.
Sure.
Kuzan tells Smoker that the Navy isn't the be-all end-all in the world. There are other ways to change the world.
Like sword.
Like other methods. Smoker definitely leave in the Navy at some point. We all know this.
Yeah.
He tells Smoker to get Sakazuki, to get people to Dressrosa, something big's about to go down. Right? He knows. We get the reveal of Momonosuke.
Yeah.
And the Nami Robin gag. All the men are upset.
Good bit.
News goes out around the world. What's going on? And that's the end of the arc. Now, what do we think about this arc? Solid arc. Again, arc of side quests. The pacing a little off with all the kid stuff, all the gas stuff. Now, do we need the gas stuff? Not really. Do we need the gas stuff? That's what
Vergo, Smoker, Law.
Hype.
Best part of the arc.
Yeah.
Caesar's just there.
No, I think it's a good moment with the kids.
Yeah, there's a few good moments here.
I'm going to say 7 out of 10 arc.
Yeah, it's
a good arc. It should have been a way shorter arc, way more condensed. It's a setup arc for Dressrosa. Didn't have to be the same length.
I'm used to Wano. I'm used to Dressrosa. I'm used to Whole Cake Island.
Okay. But
you know what I'm talking about?
Okay, I know what you're talking about. But
that's why I was saying this is condensed to the point.
It's not condensed to the point.
More so than Dressrosa.
That's true.
And Whole Cake Island. And Act 2.
Act 2, don't even start with Act 2, alright? Of Wano. Don't even start it. But it's good. It's got good content. It's bogged down by pacing issues.
You could cut 10 chapters here.
You could definitely cut 10 chapters here. We're clean. We're good pacing. We're concise. It would have been an 8 out of 10 solid arc.
I think people forget this arc as well.
Yeah. Again, I think it's appreciating in value as the story goes on because it's literally the start of this massive Wano saga.
Yeah.
Right.
I want to talk to you about this saga in general, right?
Yeah.
Interesting choice by Oda to divert to Whole Cake Island for 2 years.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Well, I think it's important.
To set up Big Mom's
because Big Mom's in Wano.
Sure.
And everything's happening in Wano. Everyone's here. So you got to set up Big Mom. You got to set up what's her about, her powers, what she is.
Talks about Dressrosa being 100 chapters.
That's too long.
Clearly, the Grand Fleet's turning up in Wano, right?
I think they have to.
Because that's the point of
payoff.
the saga.
The payoff of Dressrosa is the Grand Fleet.
After this saga's endgame.
Sure.
Which is the next saga.
I mean, you could argue it.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. So it's the start of the saga. It's a good start. It's got a lot of mystery. Got a lot of things to chew on. 7 out of 10 for me. It's good.
I'd say 7 out of 10 as well.
Alright. That's Punk Hazard. It's finally done. We finally got it done.
Sure.
Right? That's that. Now, how long have we been recording for? Has it been 2 hours?
Yeah, something like that.
It's been a long time. So, I think we'll take a break. Might go to the toilet,
Sure.
get a drink, and we'll come back with Strawberry Shakes. How strong is Shanks? Every week, going to you with the question of how strong is Shanks? And every week we answer. So he's the strongest. So he's the go key. Yeah. There are people out there who think Kylo's the strongest. Blackbeard's the strongest. Drag is the strongest. Sweetest man on the planet, Arcade, is the strongest. And the worst of them all, Imra is the strongest. Now these are all factually incorrect. And these people are misled from the truth that Shanks is the strongest. So, every week, we bring 100% genuine, factual information to the table. This week's evidence is Shanks is so strong that he'll be able to kill the kid's heroin addiction with a pulse of that God King Harpy. Praise be Shanks. The God King, the healer, the man of the people.
Truth.
The truth, right? And there it is. Next, talk of the show. What is Law's plan? What is Law's plan?
Christian, it's been so long. Some 300 chapters.
That's true.
People might forget what's happened.
Yep.
What are the circumstances that changed? What was Law's original plan?
I gotta read down here. What Law tells Luffy originally, he wants to take out Caesar so Kaido will come out of his territory himself and take out Mingo. Right? And then it changes a little bit. When he tells Luffy more later on, we have to capture Caesar so Mingo will step down from the warlords and the Navy will go after him, causing causing the lack of trade, therefore weakening Kaido's armed forces. But then we go to Whole Cake Island. And Caesar's a free man after Whole Cake Island. So, he can just go back to making sand. What's going on there?
The factory is destroyed.
The factory is destroyed in Dressrosa to make the smiles, but he can go back and make the sand.
Now, at no point does Law have a plan to take out Kaido.
No. What actually happened?
Law, you can wreck the goons. The goons don't matter.
What actually happened? Luffy ended up defeating Mingo, and the Navy took him away, causing the lack of trade.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Here's what was the outcome. Nothing. Nothing was the outcome. The smiles don't matter, right? And Kaido's forces get their weapons from Wano itself. Also, it's not like you get rid of the smiles, Kaido's army gets weaker.
Kaido's a buff man.
Kaido's army stays the same level of
Do you
strength.
think this is why people thought Kaido was like some kind of goon emperor?
Maybe. But there's Lord, if you get rid of the smiles, it doesn't make Kaido's armed forces weaker. It just states it from growing.
I guess it's weaker, but
It stops it from growing. It's not like they constantly need smiles to fuel this ultimate devil fruit ability. which is not even that good.
Does Law know how like, it's a weird concept, like, does Law know how strong the Emperors are?
Yeah. And the weapons trades itself, it did nothing because Wano are also trading to the world government getting funds. So in conclusion, Law just wanted to use Luffy to take out Mingo and get his revenge.
That's obvious.
And that's obvious, because Law's plan never made any sense.
And our plan still doesn't make any sense.
Law said at the start of Punk Hazard, we can't just stroll up to an emperor and take him out.
It's weird, right? This is weird meta point. They all acknowledge the Kaido's buff.
True. But they always act like...
They have what it takes.
They act like the goons are more important than Kaido. Except for Luffy. Luffy's the only one going after Kaido.
Luffy's legit the only one that's like, Kaido's the only one that matters.
Yeah.
Kinemon's talking about men.
Well, we're going to have 5,000 men.
Kinemon, you stand no chance against Kaido.
Get this right. We need 5,000 men to accomplish a stealth mission. What?
They're outnumbered.
What? They got 40,000 men on this island. Not including Big Mom's forces. What is Law and Kinemon on about? We need 5,000 men to go into the back door of Kaido's mansion and storm it from the inside. What?
Law and Kinemon don't ever recognize how busted Kaido is.
And the commanders or whatever.
And how they're going to take them out. Unless they've already talked about it off screen.
Like, I would be talking about strategies on how to take out King. Strategies on how to take out Kaido.
Sanji, you go after King.
Yeah.
You know.
These are the players. No, we're going to talk about goons. Getting weapons for goons.
Law, use your gamma knife on Kaido. Try and get a gamma knife in.
I would be strategizing for the Big Daddy.
Who gives a fuck about the goons?
Only gives a fuck about the goons.
Frankie, General, take him
out. That's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying on the live stream, King's live stream on Sunday. I'm like, why do goons matter? Why do we have to go out of our way to collect goons, and then go out of our way to get weapons for goons, when they're not going to have any impact on the battle, and all that matters are the Big Daddies? The goons don't matter. Luffy can do a Conqueror's Haki Pulse that knocks out 50,000 men.
Frankie can radical beat them. Nami can Zeus them. Which they will do.
It doesn't matter. The goons don't matter. How many times do I have to say it? Get strong people to take out strong people.
Train.
Law? That should have been your plan. Rally strong people in the outside world.
I've never seen Law pick up a weight.
Law's all dealt for no collabability, but there you go. So, Law, you never had a plan. You just used Luffy to take out Bingo. Alright?
I guess it comes down to, like, they're confident in their own ability to take out Kaido. Is that what it comes down to?
No, because Law's terrified.
Luffy thinks he's got a shot, though.
Yeah, but then he knows he doesn't have a shot.
He thinks he's got a shot now.
Yeah. Luffy's the only one who's actually got a plan.
Luffy's the only one that's right. Everyone's like, the goons, though.
Yeah.
And Luffy's like, Kaido, though.
Luffy's like, what about the Big Daddy?
They also never acknowledge, like, the structure of Kaido's crew. Like, they never talk about Jack, King, Queen in...
Yeah, that's what kind of annoys me.
In the in the battle, like, unless, again, there was that panel with them sitting around. Will that be revealed to us later of what the strategy is when we arrive on Onigashima? They can't be just like, let's stroll up at the gate. I'm assuming it's going to be like Punk Hazard, Christian. The Zoro team, the Sanji team, the Frankie team.
Yeah.
So Zoro's team goes after King. All this shit. I assume is going to happen.
But, yeah, if I was Law...
Because there was a strategy meeting.
Sure.
We just didn't get to see it.
If I was Law, I would be working out this week, had my game plan against Kaido,
But I don't know why Oda wouldn't show us that strategy. That'd be hype. That'd be setting up like fuck Zoro and shit are gonna take out King. That'd be hyping that up.
Yeah, hyping up the villains as well.
Sanji, 'cause there's a plan to take out Queen, you know.
Yeah, hyping up the villains.
And we know that Big Mom's there to throw up a spanner in the works.
Exactly. They're hyping up villains, giving characters things to do, certain areas to train in. This week could be used as a training arc instead of a good gathering experience.
Zoro learns to cut fire in preparation to take out King.
But here's the thing: the 5,000 men that they gathered this week are going to be insignificant when Marco shows up, when Shanks shows up to help him, when the Grand Fleet shows up. Completely insignificant and irrelevant and a waste of time.
Yeah.
So, what are you doing, Law?
Unless Law's scheming still, though. There's
Apparently
Drake.
Law's a traitor.
You know, what's the plan?
Yeah.
So we'll see.
There you go.
Maybe Law's mastermind plan still hasn't been revealed yet. We didn't see the whole conversation as well between Luffy and Law.
Yeah. That's true.
He's gonna be like, Luffy, I'm gonna use my immortality surgery on you if shit gets real, right?
Yeah. Alright.
Also, if Law dies in this fight, right, by some grand sacrifice,
yeah,
sacrifice yourself to give immortality to Luffy.
He's not gonna do it.
I
can't
know,
have an
like,
MC
it's a
with
weird meta. It's a weird meta point of like, if he's gonna sacrifice himself, just give immortality to Luffy.
I think he just dies. I don't think he sacrifices himself. I think Kaido comes out.
No, he's not dying. He's straight up not dying.
Oh, he might die. There's no point to his character.
So why does it matter if he dies?
Because his story's over. He got his revenge. He's a complete character.
Isn't it sad when things aren't complete and characters die?
Well, Ace's character was complete when he died. He learned to accept whatever, you know. You have to complete the character.
Anyway.
So, Law, let's hope you have an actual plan and we get to it when we go back out of this flashback.
Let's hope they have a strategy for what we'll be talking about.
Yeah. Alright. Next segment. Question corner. See, people, I'm the one doing all the work here. I spend days getting this Punk Hazard recap ready.
You're the one that does the notes, alright? You insist.
Because they have to be thorough, they have to be correct. Alright, now I'm going to answer all your questions.
Now, you're not thorough or correct on these latest new chapters. What are your thoughts on that?
I got confused, alright? I got confused.
When are you going to write copious notes on the chapter?
I do write copious notes of the chapters. I got confused because I could have sworn at some point someone said that.
You're showing headcanon, they got
because multiple translations, we've been through this, alright? Question time. Alright. I don't know what this question means. For Mercy and getting his ass kicked by a bubble, Brago brought up because of Brago's top 30 stream. Don't know what that means.
Mercy?
For Mercy and getting his ass kicked by a bubble.
Is he talking about... Who could have... Zora?
Don't know.
Maybe he was referring to the bubble in Fishman Island?
I assume so. I don't know what's going on there. From AZ Fan. This was the last island that we saw the Straw Hats didn't plan on going to. Do you think the crew will ever follow the log post again? No. Well, look at they might go to use log post to get the Elbath or some shit. I don't know.
Sure.
But maybe.
Doesn't really matter.
From
they always start the arc outside the island anyway.
Yeah.
They always get involved regardless. They don't like land on the island and they get involved. There's some nonsense that makes them get involved in the island.
From Jarvan. Sanji was the highlight of this arc and Law. I don't know about Sanji. I don't know if Sanji was
Sanji's in the arc.
Sure. I mean, if you want to talk about meme generation, sure.
Vergo's okay. The Vergo stuff's good.
Yeah, Vergo sounds good.
Vergo was hyped.
From Catalog. Why do Western audience hate Punk Hazard so much? It's adored by Japanese people, and I love it. Well,
do we think that's the arc where people caught up the most?
yes. I started reading Punk Hazard. No, people caught up the most during Dressrosa.
Yeah.
Yeah, I caught up during the middle of Punk Hazard. It was brutal. Lots of chapters just running from gas and shit.
This is why you have vendetta against this arc, Christian.
No, I don't. I think it's appreciating in age. But when I went back to read it, read it all in one go. But I think the villain of Caesar Clown is more of a Japanese sensibility. You know what I mean?
Would you say the villain is Caesar Clown?
Yeah.
Vergo's kind of the big daddy, though.
Yeah, but Vergo's kind of...
Like, Caesar's never the big daddy.
Caesar's the goal.
Yeah.
He's a meme, he's funny, he's like Buggy 2.0. I think he's more of a Japanese sensibility.
Yeah.
Like the over-the-top, mustache-twirling villain.
Sure.
Who kind of sucks.
I feel like Vergo was untapped potential.
He's fine. He's cool. Vergo's cool. He's basically Rob Lucci.
Yeah. But without the fight.
Yeah. From Cade. Yeah, we'll say Cade. Sora, Hero of the Sea, is the lucky legend. He'll see Saji in German suit and fight the Straw Hats. It's a really good question. But that's interesting.
That's a take.
People still looking for Sora. In the German comics, still people looking for him. From Mini Mango, do you think Smoker will become a viable rival for Luffy later in the series? From what we saw from him in Punk Hazard Ark. No, I think Smoker's going to join the good side eventually and team up with Luffy.
He's too far away.
Yeah.
Like, Mingo fucked him up.
Yeah, real bad. Basically one-shot him.
Pretty much. Yeah, it's fighting Vergo, all that shit.
Yeah, but, you know what I mean. From MB Barrett. In the grand scope of things, what do you think Frankie is capable of doing in comparison to Punk Hazard? This is...
Vagabond.
Yeah. This is after we get more of an insight into Vegapunk's creation during the arc, with the knowledge that Frankie studied his notes from when he was younger. I mean, Frankie's got Sentai mechs, you know?
Frankie's more of a weapons builder than like a genetic
straight sides,
manipulator.
man, yeah. So he's already got a mech.
Where there's Kaido weapons.
He said he was building Kaido weapons. He's got the knowledge of Pluton in his head.
Yeah.
So that's all surely something there.
Does he have giant sea stone spears ready to go into Kaido?
Let's hope so.
Harpoons.
Let's see. From Hippo 2000. You've probably been asking this before. Do you think it's possible for Caesar Clan to become a Straw Hat?
Ship sailed.
He's out of the plot, man. He's gone.
You remember Caesar disappeared from the plot.
Caesar's gone.
After that chateau fell, bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Caesar. Where is he? No one knows. Gangsta Gastino.
Why wouldn't he be chilling out with Kaido? Kaido wouldn't be mad.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe, I think he...
Would Kaido be mad?
Would the payoff of the Capone cover story be that Caesar has joined his crew?
He's in Dressrosa.
Yeah.
The German pirates.
Just hanging out Dressrosa looking for Mingo. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know, maybe. Alright?
Maybe Mingo's got some money lying around trying to get it or something.
Caesar Clan's a free man. He's out of the question.
I mean, he was only there because of his heart.
I mean, everyone hates him.
Yeah.
Nami hates him. Chopper hates him.
He's getting memed.
Saji hates him. They all hate him. Tom. The kids at Punk Hazard suffered from a similar condition that Big Mom suffered. Did Vegapunk find something in their blood? Did Vegapunk find something in their bloodline, in their bodies that is used to create the SSG? No, the kids
Are addicted to smack.
are addicted to heroin, and they got this giant drug that Caesar gave them.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's possible. If so, the SSG have a natural strength that Big Ron has as a kid, and will Smoker get part of this when he visits?
I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense that like the SSG are like Big Mom's dream giants, because Vegapunk was able to do it and Caesar wasn't.
Maybe
That
like a
makes
squad of
sense, right?
giants.
That makes sense, I guess.
So does that fit your first commander quota?
It's possible.
That's an insane quota.
That's a good way of getting Smoker to level up.
You just give him the SSG
Yeah, sure.
giant Smoker. Right.
Tashigi
But then Tashigi just did drunken heads.
earns it for no reason.
Okay, there you go. From Arnold Knobster. Did Oda intend from the start to have Buggy and Shanks be on Roger's crew, or did he decide it later on? This would explain the change in Buggy's portrayal, but it would mean the Straw Hats were never supposed to be Rogers.
Straw Hat was never supposed to be Rogers.
Yeah.
Hard to say. Buggy's portrayal hasn't really changed. He's still a piece of shit garbage man.
Yeah.
Hard to say, really.
Like,
I guess it would develop.
he recognizes the hat, so
Shanks gave Luffy the hat.
yeah, but Buggy recognizes the hat and then triggers the flashback.
Yeah. But, you know,
So it's not necessary.
was Shanks' hat, you know. But
Yeah, but
you know, Shanks says it was important to him. Maybe Oda had the idea.
it makes sense in the continuity. I'm not gonna say.
But yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
We don't know if Oda did it retrospectively or not. We can't really.
I think it's more like the Straw Hat was supposed to be Rogers to begin with.
Yeah.
I think it's more like that. Yeah.
Okay.
From Mantag at all.
Maybe Buggy's salty that he didn't get the hat.
Yeah, he's not the chosen fucking apprentice to Gold D. In East Blue, One Piece, why did Buggy destroy and spit on the Straw Hat that he knew was Rogers?
Maybe we just answer that question.
Yeah, because he thought it was Shanks's.
Salty?
Salty, maybe?
Also, Buggy doesn't really give a fuck in general.
Yeah, Buggy's a salty boy, alright? Buggy was kind of a villain.
He thinks Shanks fucked him over.
Yeah. It's his whole sad backstory.
We see Buggy's got a warped mind.
Sure.
Very selfish individual.
Buggy's been on the seas on his own for a long time. Yeah. You know, he used to be a villain. So there you go. From Epic OPMC. Where do you guys stand on the theory that Monet's Devil Fruit is on the tangerine tree of the Sunny? Otherwise, I don't think why Oda would bother to draw the bunnies under the water when the Straw Hats were leaving. Yeah, I saw that panel. I'm like, what is this? Did you see that panel? Of when the Straw Hats are leaving the island and there's the bunnies under the waves? The snow bunnies?
Is it the hint that she's still alive?
She can't be alive.
Is that what that is?
Caesar stabs her in the heart.
Well, it wouldn't be the Devil Fruit. It doesn't make any sense. Unless it's like the soul of the Devil Fruit going to the tree.
It could be like some weird bunny current bullshit.
Yeah, it could
Some
be
New
some
World
animals.
bullshit.
Yeah.
No, I don't believe the snow fruit is on the tangerine tree. It's been so long.
It'd be a long play.
And the Straw Hats were starving for food at one point. You think they would have found it on the tangerine trees? You think they would have found it? And Usopp attends to that garden every day. So,
Sure.
don't think that's possible.
Give that shit to what, Nami?
And if it is something that happens, like, why are Straw Hats getting another Logia? Like, who's going to get it?
Nami.
People saying Carrot?
Nami. It would help her with her weather abilities even more so.
I mean, she's going up ranks if she gets a Logia or Snowfruit. Just saying.
She still gets fucked up.
She can learn some future stuff from Luffy.
Yeah, alright.
And be broken. Alright? Get ready for it. Alright. From Frosty.
We should still wait for that paper arts fucking future site from Rob Luch.
Oh boy, get ready, alright? From Drixar 6. I still can't decide what is the worst part of this mediocre arc. Caesar Clan or Sanji's character not caring about the sick kids, doing weird things with Nami's body even though she asked him not to, etc. Yeah, I don't know if Caesar Clan's... I don't have a problem with Caesar Clan.
He's alright.
He's an okay villain. He's ruthless. He does what he has to do. But he's ultimately hiding behind Doflamingo and his power.
Sure.
I think he's an alright villain. I don't necessarily have a problem with Caesar Clan. Sanji's character takes a hit here. It's more about the gas and the running and all that kind of stuff that really bogs it down. Otherwise, it's a pretty good arc. Yeah. From Frosty Cold Arc. Many Westerners complain about multiple plot holes in Punk Hazard Ark. Are there any of these that bother you still to this day? Plot holes? I haven't really heard about plot holes from Punk Hazard. I don't think there are any plot holes. What are the plot holes? Kinemon's there. Momonosuke still works. Everything there works. The Mingo stuff works. The trade works. The Smile stuff. What are the plot holes? I don't necessarily know that there are plot
Might be
holes.
plot conveniences. I don't know about plot holes.
There's not that many plot conveniences either. It's just like shit happens.
Yeah, but yeah.
Plot holes?
Let us know the plot holes in the
I don't
comment
know.
section.
I don't know about plot holes. I think everything works pretty well.
Sure.
There might be one line here or there. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure there's no plot holes.
Mm-hmm.
For Mari, who was nerfed more, Law after making the alliance or Robin after joining the crew? What does that question even mean? Who was the nerfed more? Comma.
Law isn't nerfed. Law is shit in
Okay.
hand-to-hand combat.
Alright, so here's the question. Who was nerfed more, Law or Robin? I don't think they were nerfed, and they just haven't just shown anything. Robin wasn't nerfed, just hasn't done anything.
Yeah, but he's memeing as in terms of nerf, like they don't do anything in the crew.
Yeah. I think Robin? Law
tries.
Law
has the opportunity.
Here's the thing, Law does impressive stuff against goons, and when he goes up against strong people, he gets destroyed.
Yeah.
As Smoker said it, if you have strong enough haki, he can resist his devil from bullshit. Otherwise, he'll be absolutely broken. Alright, so Law, when he goes up against strong people, he has his hard time. When he's just messing around with goons, it's free. It's free. Alright? From David Land. We saw Luffy block Caesar's death gas with haki. So can haki block poison? Is that what he's talking about when he's clashing? Like when he hits Caesar with a grizzly magnum?
Yeah, I guess.
But like it's him, so not really.
It's his Logia body.
And like the gas is like a plastic that goes around your body.
Yeah, it's really poison.
Yeah, it's not a poison because Kinemon is saved from it.
They break
him out. Well, it's like a petrifying gas.
Yeah.
So it's not a poison per se. So.
Also, Luffy's immune.
Yeah. And it's kind of like not attached to him anyway because it's like a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. From Walter Jara. Was Yeti Crew Brothers meme or one of the best part of the arc? It's a pretty big meme. It's a pretty big waste of time.
I don't know the purpose of that part.
It's just to slow thing down so Law can do stuff.
Okay.
And stall. It's basically a stall tactic. Which is like, we're going to stall so Kinemon and Zoro have to run from the spot.
Sure.
They're stuck outside. Right? From Sonzi Lollipop. Why do people overhype Vergo so much for this arc? Yeah, he's good. He's pretty good. But he's just like, he's a quiet, competent guy who just gets the job done.
Yeah.
People like that. Yeah.
Also fucks up Smoker, fucks up Law.
Yeah. From Rosinante Corazon. If Punk Hazard Ark animated by Madhouse, will it defeat the Chimera Ant arc? I mean, we see this animation quality bump with Demon Slayer. So, if Punk Hazard was animated extremely well, in my, you know. People are fooled by flashing lights, you know.
I guess.
I mean, if he goes to say Law versus Smoker,
I was gonna say there's a lot of talking, nothing happened in Punk Hazard, but that's also true for the Chimera. And
yeah, there's a lot of talking. I mean, Law versus Smoker, Saji versus Smoker, Law versus Vergo, Vergo versus. There's a lot of fights, alright? That's what he's getting at.
A couple of big explosions as well.
Yeah. So they could have been.
Get him on you cutting
cool.
fire would have been. Could have been looking nice as well.
Yeah. It doesn't look bad.
If you can make volleyball look good.
Yeah.
You can make anything look good.
From M. Beasy. Is the burning sign of Punk Hazard actually just Australia? That's a funny meme.
But
From Blackbeard Entertainment. Where the fuck are you guys getting this Whitebeard polyglove rubbing from? Played at the start of the show. Got confused, but the plan is still in action. Marco could still give Luffy the directions or give him the rope polyglove.
sure.
That's all I'm saying.
Alright.
From Vashta Narada. How are the revolutionaries not going to Wano? Wano needs liberation. Shanks is too busy chasing Blackbeard around to help Luffy. Wano will be that proves to Shanks that Luffy is ready to stand before him. So the Grand Fleet Mech Alliance Revolutionary Sword versus the Beast Pirates and a handful of Big Mom Pirates. Most of the Big Mom Pirates
If we need
best smoothie.
If we're gonna get the revolutionaries in, they need to come in quick.
I don't know about mid tier. Big Mom rolls deep. You know, she got Perispero, Ivan Daifuku. They're pretty strong characters.
Yeah.
I don't know about Big Mom.
So sure, it's gonna fight those dudes.
Sure, but what I'm saying is, Big Mom's crew's more impressive than Kano's crew right now.
Revolutionaries have an in. Seems like they're busy.
They could be.
They need to get Zabo back.
I don't know about why it needs to be liberated. I'm pretty sure revolutionaries don't liberate places from pirates. They liberate places from more government.
Yeah.
So I don't really necessarily know about that.
Like Whitebeard said, they may be the freest country.
Yeah, but that was before the corruption. But
sure.
What I'm saying is, they have an in, but doesn't make sense for them to be there. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's a little loose. It needs to be like there's no real conspiracy going on for them to get involved.
Yeah,
you can talk about CP and the weapons, I guess. But
yeah, from AZ fan, Whitebeard gave Roger the poneglyph. Do you guys read the official? I explained this at the start.
You can lit up.
I explained it at the start. I copped the out, right? There you go. From Young Obama. Why did the Yeti call brothers a low div Zolo? Did this arc drag too much? Should it be shorter looking back at this arc? Yeah, it should be shorter. We're talking maybe 10 chapters shorter. Cut the Yeti cool brothers. Cut the gas. I think we're doing way better for time. We'll get in and out, From Silvers. Why is Eric not getting Iceborne? We need him. We need a hunting horn made. If Eric's getting Monster Hunter, he's not playing hunting horn.
I'm not playing hunting horn, and first, Christian's also just using my computer to play it, so.
You can buy it when I go back, alright? From Bardock. He's back.
Return. Andre.
For all the fighting we're going to see in the war, which ones do you think are going to be longer and why? I know it sounds cliche, but I want to spend my time. I want to send my support for Australia. I hope the fires end soon as possible. Be strong. Well, it doesn't. Here's the thing. Alright, I get you see the fires on the news.
Yeah.
And it's affecting a lot of people, but it's not really affecting the cities. So people like us in the cities, heart goes out to all the people in the rural communities, but we're safe in the cities.
Yeah.
We're not looking at extinction for the whole country.
Sure.
And the cities are safe.
There's rain coming.
Yeah, and it's dying.
It's looking alright.
Yeah. But
we appreciate the support.
We appreciate the support.
What was his question? Something about fights?
Which fights are going to happen? Which ones do you want to be the long ones? Obviously, Alliance versus Kaido. has to be the longest one, has to be the hypest one.
I think we have
Because it's the main event. It's the main event.
I think we have to accept Kings or Zolo, Sanji, Queen. I think we have to accept it at this point.
The commander fights, whatever happens there. When I want to see long fights, I want to see commander fights, I want to see Kaido.
Get Usopp involved in those fights.
Sure.
Get Chopper involved in those fights, get Nami involved in those fights. It doesn't necessarily have to be solo fights.
No, it doesn't.
You can highlight two characters in a fight.
Exactly.
Show us why they're important to the crew. Usopp in Stampede. Useful against a top tier dude.
Against the Admiral level dude.
Yes.
If not plus, Admiral plus. So
get Usopp helping out the crew. Get him involved in these fights.
That's what I want to see more. I want to see more of the Straw Hats getting involved. Alright? So let's hope the commander fights are the longer fights and Kaido gets his big.
Usopp should be able to snipe.
Sure.
From crazy distances.
The Shore of Wano. All the way to Onigashima.
Sure.
Just lob it across the ocean. Let's hope that happens. Alright. From Hebe Hime. Doflamingo confirmed in chapter 698 that Vergo is dead by saying, "You know he's gone," to Smoker. Is there a way that Monet could have survived like a lot of fans want? And if so, do you think... And if so, would you want her... How would you want her utilized? E.g., she was a part of the Doflamingo Pirate family. She could move to her allegiances to Kaido. She has to be dead. If she's not dead, it's clown status. It's worse than pal status.
She got stabbed in the heart.
She got stabbed in the heart.
How did she get her heart back?
How did she get her heart back?
Oh, was that heart? She's got a Logia heart though. Like, what does Law's ability negate that? Says using Haki.
There's blood. That's all you need.
I know.
You see the heart stabbed. I don't understand how you come back from that.
And if she's alive, it's a little bit too late. Like, just what happened.
Yeah, I highly doubt she's alive. It would be worse than Pal if she's alive. Okay. In my mind, because she got stabbed in the goddamn heart. How do you not die from that? All right, from Majin. Looking back at it, Smoker's stronger or weaker than you originally thought. Now that you've reread the arc, I think he's a little stronger than I thought originally. Because I remembered that he got absolutely destroyed by Law, but it was more of an even fight than I remember it. So I'll give Smoker a little more credit.
About even for me.
Yeah.
I had him where he was at. Well, the Vice Admirals are okay, alright?
Yeah. From Shadow Badger. Do you think any of the Logia fruit users are awakened? And if so, will there be any awakened Logia fruits used in the future? I'm sure there's awakened Logia. Admirals. We're talking Admirals. You know. Yeah, we're talking Admirals. Sure. They'll be used in the future. From Red Robin Podcast. Is Punk Hazard the New World equivalent to Whiskey Peaks? No. Because Whiskey Peaks is really short and really hype.
Hype?
Oh, Zoro just destroying.
I know about hype.
What do you mean?
It's fine.
What he destroys?
Yeah, I know.
What's her name? Miss whatever?
Monday?
Yeah. Sure, you know that's hype.
It's not hype.
Zoro destroying the entire
Sure, but it's not
unit.
Alright.
It's pretty hype Zoro moment.
Alright.
It's pretty good Zoro moment.
If you say so.
So I'm going to say no, because it is way shorter. It's way shorter. And nothing really happens there but a bit of setup. So yeah. From Lord Zarko, do you think Oda messed up Smoker this arc by having him weak and useless? He's not that bad this arc. Go reread it. He's kind of more even with Law. He's kind of more even with Vergo. He gets the job done in the end.
It's fucked by Mingo.
That's true. Doflamingo is broken. We all know that. We all know Doflamingo.
I think people remember that bloody scene.
From the anime. The anime makes it look way worse than it is. Alright?
Toshi ain't fucking around.
Yeah. It's fucked up. Alright? From Gwyn. Tashigi for the Snow Devil Fruit. You know. I mean, it would help her out, at least. You know?
Would it?
Yeah.
Okay.
From Jew. Do you think Caesar going from a pretty scary antagonist to a comic relief character kind of like bugging you? What do you think about that? I mean, he was always kind of comic relief. He gets gooned out.
He does have a lot of meme faces in.
He memes out
Punk
in Punk Hazard. I think he's always been a goon villain. Like, he gets constantly undermined by Vergo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's always been a meme. From Jordan Lee. Caesar beat Luffy fair and square. Technically, Luffy got an L. Caesar, but we know Luffy is stronger overall against any other opponent. Will the Thunderdome account for complete knowledge of opponent's abilities? For example, Law and Caesar Hack's abilities. Hack's abilities will play into it.
Luffy would have fucked Caesar up if he wasn't fucking around trying to literally grab him.
Yeah. So, Luffy was being stupid. I mean, the intelligence factor is way too hard to quantify.
Sure.
Because you can spin it in any way you want and get it a winner any way you want. You know?
Sure.
So, I guess not. I guess we'll say it's a fresh...
Like, Hawkins knows Law's ability because he's heard about it.
Yeah. He kind of saw it
in
Shabondi. Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah, kind of. I guess.
You'd imagine he would have.
Yeah.
At least, I don't know.
From Southbird. Rank this arc in terms of the other post-time skip arcs. Where does it land in the list of the post-time skip arcs? 1, we're going to put Hawkeye Gold. 2, we're going to put Zoro. 3...
Well, it's second last after Fishman Island.
Fishman Island, okay. So we're going to Fishman Island.
Fishman Island, Punk Hazard.
The Fishman Island, Wano, Punk Hazard.
Relax on the Wano, alright?
Act 2 botched. Completely.
Doesn't matter. We have Big Mom and Kari fighting each other with this Roger flashback.
The Roger flashback, maybe.
You need to chill out on the Wano.
It got me salty.
Bullshit, alright? Act 2 botched, no doubt.
I would say...
Act 2 botched, no doubt. But...
Yeah, but we haven't finished this arc yet.
Luffy one shot. Hype.
We haven't finished this arc yet. Big Mom amnesia plotline making no sense and doing nothing.
We know Act 2's got issues, alright?
Major issues.
I want you to think about this flashback.
It's greatness.
I want you to think about Shanks being in 10 chapters. Consecutively.
You can't just pull the Shanks card on me. Because it has to go number 1.
This is the real order.
Alright, go.
Fishman Island.
Yeah.
Punk Hazard.
Okay.
Dressrosa.
Okay.
Zoro.
Yeah, with Wano.
After
go again.
What is it?
What's there here?
Fishman Island.
Yeah.
Punk Hazard. Wano. Dressrosa, Zoro, Whole Cake Island.
Now, I don't understand why you put Wano above Punk Hazard.
Because it's of more consequence.
It's of more consequence, but in terms of quality, Wano 6 out of 10 right now.
I'm not screaming about hype with Wano. With Punk Hazard, alright?
You just hate Law too much, alright?
I'm not screaming about the Haki coming off the blades. And Roger and Whitebeard smacking each other.
It's not fair, though. It's not fair.
Well, that's what's in the arc.
Alright. I don't agree with that order. I'm going to put... Yeah, whatever.
It's funny how you've turned on Wano
I haven't turned
in the
on
last,
Wano.
3 weeks.
I haven't turned on Wano. We just haven't really talked about our arc rankings.
I guess. You don't really...
But I've said Wano's like a 6 out of 10 right now for ages. We just haven't really updated it since the Roger flashback. It's a game changer, I'll give you that.
That's a police come for it.
We just gotta relax on the hype, alright?
Roger, Odin, flashback.
Well, it's supposed to be the Odin flashback.
Roger, named, attack.
It's the final war. And let's see that final war. Alright, let's see that final war. Alright. Also from Southbird, is Law's power broken in Punk Hazard and then getting neg-diffing multiple Straw Hats and then consequently nerfed as we go on in the series? You can't...
Haki not strong enough.
You're not taking the context into account. The Straw Hats running away, not engaging in a fight, backs turned to Law. Complete open for attack. So that's completely unfair.
Don't even know what he does.
Don't even know what he does. Completely unfair. Right? Law is not nerfed. He just fought goons.
He's going up against Mingo.
He's going up against Mingo. He's gonna get destroyed.
Yeah.
So there you go.
He does alright against Hawkins.
Sure.
So more his speed.
And there's all the questions, and that's part of the show.
Here we are. Some 3 hours.
Some 3-hour show.
Maybe a little bit less. Maybe a little
You
bit.
asked for this. The community asked for this recap.
They did. I'm now going to edit this show and then put it up.
You get that done in 20 minutes.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So there it is. There's a show. Like the show.
Share.
Watch the show. Share the show. Now, if this episode does not get more than 1,000 views,
Just
Roaster is never coming in as cancelled.
Yeah.
Right? That's all I'm saying. So share it around, get views on it. Because I'm not putting in this much effort for not to
Dress Roaster will take 6 hours. And there'll be many memes.
We're going to have to record over 2 days. There's no way.
Sure, we can record over 2 days.
Yeah. There you go. There is the Punk Hazard recap. Did you enjoy it? You finally got what you wanted?
Chapter next week.
Chapter next week.
I'm ready.
I need that nectar.
We need that hype.
That hype. To wet that whistle. To get me.
Read the official, alright? Don't be fucking around. Don't think that there's some, everything's subjective.
Don't be one of those.
Everything's
guys.
fluid. Translations can mean whatever they want. Official is the word. Now, Christian sometimes gets confused.
I got confused last week, alright? Relax. I will correct it this week. We correct it. We admit your mistakes, we correct it.
Sure.